This SKO Radio Network program is rated Unleashed and is intended for mature audiences only.
The views and opinions expressed on the SKO Radio Network are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The shows found on the SKO Radio Network can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or condition.
From the Debbie McCune Broadcasting Center at the SKO Radio Network, it's time for Some Kind of Radio Show, starring Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. The phone lines are now open, so call or text to 234-200-5110. That number once again is 234-200-5110. Without any further ado, here's Earl and the Crazy Crew.
Have you seen my gerbil? Yes, but do you know how many gerbils are maimed and murdered every day in this country?
I have no clue or whatsoever. Can you please tell me this?
Thousands upon gerbils are maimed and hurt and abused by people every day in this country.
Why do you look for gerbils?
And nobody protects them.
Why do you look for gerbils every time you come into our show?
Because people love gerbils. Children love gerbils.
How big is your gerbil? How big is your gerbil?
My gerbil is about yay. Have you seen my gerbil? It wasn't my gerbil. It was an armadillo. Armadillo. And it wasn't. See, my gerbil's that big. This thing was that big. You know that big red thing was running around outside the parking lot? Here's my gerbil. I will find him one day. I have confidence that I'll find him. He'll come back to me. We will find Bill's gerbil.
They have Dodger for his case, you know that.
But you know what? The Dom's behind it all. I know he is. The president. Nobody cares about gerbils anymore.
I told you that in the last show.
They're an endangered species. They're maimed and hurt every day, but people don't care. No, they got the little furry little rabbits. No, they just don't care. Not right. How big is he again? What about, you got squirrels in your backyard, don't you, Earl? All the time. Yeah. It sure does. No rabbits. Don't even see rabbits, but you never see gerbils. I got snakes in my back. Guinea pig, fine. Well, you look like a guinea pig this minute. You really do. You don't even look like a guinea pig. Actually, I like about you. I like pussycats. Pussycats, yeah, I like pussycats too. They a little pussy every now and then. Good for a man. It sure is. Have you seen my gerbil?
What's going on?
Ding, ding. Welcome to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Earl McCune along with Tony the Comedy Killer and Aaron K-Back.
The voice.
The voice.
Of SKO.
The moist voice.
The moist voice.
The moist voice.
I don't hear myself very well.
I hope you turn. I gotta turn you up just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. That's better.
I gotta turn you up just a little bit.
We need to turn you up.
Turn me on, turn me up.
I'm gonna turn you on, Tony. If I'm turning you on, I'm leaving the fucking room.
Yeah.
So, Earl, we never did get an answer to that very important question at the top of the show.
Yeah.
How big is your gerbil?
It's about this big.
It's about this big.
It's about this big.
Everybody should know that Earl is holding his fingers so close together, it's about the grain of salt.
Yes.
He has a tiny gerbil. He has a Jewish gerbil.
It's a little guy.
It's a little guy.
It's a little guy. It's a little guy.
You named him Yekio.
Yeah. Hey, is everyone that's watching on Facebook Live, can you hear the station okay? Can you hear us okay? Let us know.
They'll let us know in about 30 seconds because there is a small delay with that.
Yeah. Well,
but that's okay.
That's okay.
That gives us time to dump out the swear words like fuck, shit, piss.
Yeah.
Cock, tits,
credentials.
Joe's not here tonight.
That's okay.
Where the fuck is that guy? Where is that fuck?
Dylan took him away.
Dylan took Joe away from us.
Yeah.
Fucking Dylan, I swear.
Dylan.
That fucking guy.
Jitterbug.
Wait a minute. Since no one's going to answer me, I'm going to test it myself. Wait a minute.
I told you there's a delay.
I know, but I'm going to check it out myself. Wait a minute.
See, this
is like the first 10 seconds when I first logged on. There we go.
Because you launched it.
No, wait, it's there. People can hear us just fine.
Right, exactly. But I said there's a delay. So
I know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So
it's like he's answering a question I asked him 30 minutes ago.
Tonight's Some Kind of Radio Show. I'm going to do something. I'm sorry you can't see the whole room. This is because we have a fixed point camera here. It's on my ugly ass.
I was going to say that's probably not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because between Tony and I,
Yeah.
we have the faces for radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, and voices for a newspaper.
I'm telling you, absolutely.
Yeah. So tonight you're going to look at me. Lori will be along shortly.
Right.
At least the voices will get better.
We start playing that porn music again. It certainly will.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
My. Oh yeah. We'll have to do another rendition of our
SKO porn rap. Well, hey, you've got to turn them promos off.
Yeah.
Whoops.
New guy.
Yeah, I'm new. Give me a break. Hey, but you can listen to SKO Radio Network.
Yeah.
Some Kind of radio show.
Hi, Darth.
It could have been a better promo to play too, but it's our show. It's our own show.
It's our show.
It's our own show. Tonight.
That's one thing. When I set up the promos to run on Halfcock
Yeah.
on Saturday night, 7 to 10 p.m. on the SKO Radio Network,
Yeah.
I make sure that I don't have the Halfcock promo running in the Halfcock show. Because when we were doing the other show and we just let it run on automation,
Right.
it's like, wait a second. Why are we pimping our show
While we're on?
on our show?
Yeah, while we're on.
It's like, hey, listen to our show that you're listening to right now, please, thank you.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And if you're tuning into Facebook Live,
Yes.
or if you're tuning in on your PC or the TuneIn app or the Simple Radio app, by the way,
Yes.
you now have yet another awesome alternative to listening to the SKO Radio Network.
Yes. Right.
Go to your smart TV or Roku-enabled device, open your Roku app, and search out SKO Radio. We now have an SKO Radio app on Roku. You can listen on your TV.
That's right.
So if you have that surround sound, well, I mean, we're not going to come in surround sound because let's face it, we're not that well set up. But we're going to come over in stereo, and we're going to have that rich, deep sound that you deserve.
Now, here's a good question for me.
Hit me.
How is it we are an internet radio station? We can broadcast in stereo, but local FM talk only broadcasts in mono.
Because a lot of local FM broadcasters speak in monotone, and it's not worth it to put that in stereo.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not putting anybody down particularly,
No.
Right.
but there's a mite fair of them that help me go to sleep at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
We won't mention any names,
Nope.
but Earl did because his phone went off.
Ding. Hold on.
You know, you're supposed to silence your phone in the studio. I'm telling the owner of the station what the hell to do.
Yeah.
You give me a title.
Jason just texted us and he says, hey, Earl, congratulations on your guys' new Roku channel.
There you go. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, that's something that I know he's mentioned that a lot to us, is get a Roku channel. And he's mentioned it to me a lot over the last year and a half. And I told him, I said, yeah, we're going to look into it. And quite frankly, I didn't, I was like, I wasn't like, I wanted to do it, but I was like, I don't know much about doing a Roku app, I mean, it's like, and then I was looking more, I'm actually on one of them Facebook pages for internet radio station owners.
Sure.
And there was a guy asking, how do you get more listeners? I mean, what do I got to do? I mean, other than selling my soul to the devil and advertising all over the place.
Yep.
There's like several people jumped on that and said, get a Roku channel.
Yep.
Jason's been saying it for a long time. I'm like, we're going to do it. I was like, we're eventually going to do it. Now I threw out the question to all of us. I was like, on our management team, I was like, we need to get a Roku channel.
A Roku app.
And, uh-oh.
Oh.
You mad?
You're a bad dad.
Did I do something wrong?
I don't eat peppers. I don't put onions on it or red salsa on my Chipotle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lori's Chipotle order was screwed up, so she stormed into the studio while we're on the air to admonish us.
Yes, I'm sorry, Lori.
Imagine
Hey,
that.
Lori, I'll order you a pizza.
I said, talk to your dad.
I'm sorry, I'll eat it. Listen, Lori, would you like a pizza or something? Would you like something? Would you like something delivered?
Can I throw a sandwich at her?
Sure, you can throw whatever you want at her. She might like it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I was like,
the door's open.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing. Tonight we're doing something different.
You were talking about the Roku channel.
Well, we're doing two things different tonight.
Okay.
Obviously, we're on the Roku channel. Tonight, I'm doing a test to see. We've done this before, but it never really panned out so well.
It didn't pan out with the old software.
With the old software. The new software,
Works wonderful.
it works wonderful. Now you can do a Facebook Live and broadcast the station.
Yep.
The key, as long as you're a talk show, because if you're a music station or a music show,
You got to shut it off.
you
when
got to
music
shut it
starts.
off and restart it. But I wanted to give us a shot tonight, just to see how it works. And eventually we're going to get a long cord with a camera. And for the talk shows that want to do live streaming, why not?
Right.
You know. And what's cool is, then you just kind of you get to hear the whole station. Then you don't have to worry about behind the scenes crap going on. You know.
Right.
That way, the host can feel, oh, I don't have to. Because there's a lot of things that get
There's
said.
a lot of things that we don't do on the air.
There's a lot of things off the air that get said that you don't want to say on the air. I mean, it's just we'll whatever. But tonight's show, we're doing something different. We are saluting a show that basically
Started it all.
started it all for us. We did a internet television show in the beginning called Some Kind of Bowling Show. Me and a buddy of mine named Brian Reinhardt started it. And we did 7 episodes of the original. Then me and our good friend Mike Malone, we did an 8th retrospective about 7 years ago. So it's not that much. I mean, we only did a few of them. Well, that show is really the basis of the entire radio show. Actually, it started the show, and then this show in turn started the radio station.
Yeah.
So really, we all owe what we're doing tonight to Some Kind of Bowling Show.
Right.
So I decided, what the hell? Let's salute that. So I'm playing some clips from that, and now you can watch any of that show. I mean, all the episodes of that show are on YouTube. You go to YouTube, that show is there. You can watch all 7, actually all 8 episodes, and check it out. I mean, it's me with hair.
Which most of which is not gray anymore.
Yeah,
Or wasn't gray
it's
at the
me
time.
with hair. Well,
that's just a picture I showed.
That's pretty bad. It's not good. That's not good. It's not good. This is a photo. I'll show you. That's a photo Aaron took of me.
Yeah.
Just a minute ago. It's not good.
The object was for you not to know that I was taking the photo.
Well, I found out now.
Well, now you have the photo.
Yeah, no, thanks.
I'm going to make you internet famous.
Got a long way to go, buddy. I mean,
Well, hey, I got a Roku channel now.
yeah,
so
you got a Roku channel that Aaron put the whole thing together. Yeah, so if you think about everything Aaron's done here since he took over as program director, just phenomenal stuff. I mean,
Give me a title and a little power goes to my head.
you give him a little title, power goes to his head, and all of a sudden, shit starts working, and everything kind of comes together. And
Music isn't overmodulated.
yeah, music is, as long as settings remain where they're supposed to be, we'll be okay. As long as the staff remembers, hey,
Don't
touch the
slider.
Yeah.
Because I literally have notes all over everything.
Don't touch this.
Don't
touch this.
And,
Don't touch this.
and still, people touch this stuff.
It's that reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Here's Eden's apple. Don't eat this apple.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. Now I want to eat the apple.
Now I want to eat the damn apple. I'm sorry. Do you tell her it's Dad's fault? Yeah. Oh, I did. Okay, good.
I feel a sad song coming on.
I'll eat it.
Just a real.
Here,
Your mic's not hot.
There you.
Hi, everyone.
Now it's hot.
Hot.
Now it's hot.
Now it's hot.
Now it's
Now it's hot.
It's hot in here now.
Or should I go?
I hope you're getting something out of your pocket because it looks like you're digging in your ass.
No, getting something out of it.
Okay, good.
He's digging out of his ass.
That video. It was like
the one
it
I
was,
posted?
It was like Jerry Springer. I didn't want to watch it, but I couldn't not.
It's one of those you can't unsee.
Right.
You can't unsee.
It was awful. Earl had posted a video earlier this week. Somebody had gotten caught on. Oh, good Lord, that's an open-faced burrito if I've ever seen one. Some dude got caught on camera picking his ass, sniffing it, and reacting to it.
Thanks.
Reacting to
No,
the
I don't
stink of his ass.
I don't have one.
If you're eating dinner at this point in time, you probably don't want to watch
Yeah.
this.
Me eat. Well,
Are you shopping there, Comedy Killer?
Ordering something to eat.
Oh, okay.
Totally
I'm the only one who stops in ahead of time and brings stuff.
Yeah,
I wanted to, but I was running late.
Ah, there you go. I had to come in and save Eric. So I had time to stop in and get.
There was a lot of saving you done there.
There was quite a bit of saving. I mean,
he was. Would you bang your nose against the microphone?
No,
The
I
headphone.
snapped it between the
Those are headphones, not nose phones.
Yeah, there was. I tuned in this afternoon, and it was okay. As soon as I have access to the car, I'm getting in it, and I'm going to come out and give you a hand. I had time enough to get a giant ass bag of Arby's sandwiches, which I'm probably going to regret by Tuesday.
You got an ass bag.
I have an ass bag. This is the kind of bag that is so big that whenever somebody tells you to go suck a bag of dicks, this is the bag it comes in.
Yes.
It comes in?
Yes, it comes in the bag.
No pun
Did anybody ever
intended.
come in your bag before?
Many times.
That's what I thought.
You wanted me to come into an ice cream cone.
Earl.
You wanted me to come into an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
We can call it a Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
But he wouldn't do it.
Well, not when I'm driving.
I told you I was going to hold it for you.
She said she was going to hold it for you. She didn't specify what she was going to hold for you while you were coming into an ice cream cone while driving.
Yeah, you don't
You
want
ain't
that.
coming in my
I've got a
mouth.
bad visual already. The more we do this show, the less I need to eat. Actually, we need to do the stunt because that's going to be an appetite suppressant for me. I'll come out of that losing 20 pounds.
Yes, there you go. And just imagine all the shit you'll take during it, probably, because all the free food will probably come in during this thing.
There you go.
He ain't
Oh,
going
dear
to
Lord.
Yeah.
do it in my mouth, so I offered for a cone.
She just said that into a recorded microphone. I love it. It's great. Did you
Oh,
hit
it's
the record,
recording.
right?
Oh, yeah, I'm recording it. Oh, yeah, you bet your ass this show's recording.
Am I not allowed to say that?
No, it's funny.
Oh.
That's my way of laughing at you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can say that. There's no rules here as far as what you can and can't say. As long as
We played the disclaimer, so we can say fuck, shit, hell, piss, damn, fuck off.
Okay.
I can talk. I really can. Earl's got a mouthful of meat.
And I got.
Did you get it all over the microphone? Holy crap.
When I laughed, I spit on the. Hold on a minute.
You know what? Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
You know what? Leave it there for Pat in the morning. Oh, he doesn't do the mornings anymore.
No, he's
He's
off.
doing the afternoon. He's doing the evenings now.
Yeah.
Shit, that means leave it for Casey.
Yeah.
Well, you might like it
Hey,
He'll lick it off.
if he shows up.
Yeah.
honey, we're matching today.
Yeah.
We both got zits in the same spot.
I know. I got a nice big zit here.
I got one on the same exact spot.
Yeah. Well, we're twins.
I went to Passover Seder with my family's house, which is always a big production because they usually invite like all sorts of people. So it was like 25, 30 people jammed into this tiny little farmhouse. Right. And I had this shiner here, like at full beam the whole weekend. I was like, I
Nice.
couldn't. I tried to continue to grow my facial hair to see if it would cover it up. It didn't. It's too far above the
Should've
headline,
put
hairline.
cover up on it.
Yeah, and that would have clashed with my eyeliner. And just would have. I'm no good at blending. I'm really no good at blending.
Right. It actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, I just did a little. Yeah.
There you
Facebook Live. This is pretty cool how we got this set up. I mean, now I just got to get a camera. Like I said, we're dual streaming tonight. Just testing this thing out. Facebook Live on me, video on me, and we are of course streaming on the SKO Radio Network on Roku, TuneIn app, Simple Radio app, various places tonight.
Yeah.
I wanted to give this a test. This is something we've been talking about doing, is getting the system hooked into Facebook, and that way you can watch what's going on too.
Right.
Maybe not, like I said, the one thing I don't like is doing a whole show on Facebook Live.
Right, exactly.
But I do like doing segments. I think it's kind of nice to do segments, and and the way you can kind of get an idea what's going on. But right now the camera, because it's built into the monitor,
Right.
it's it's one view. Now we're gonna I'm eventually gonna buy another camera. We're gonna get a long enough cord. We'll find a nice place to mount it, and you get try and get a nice shot of the whole table and everything. And I think it'd be kind of cool. And then you can watch your favorite shows too. Uh-oh.
Hi, everyone.
There
Hi.
she is. There's Lori. She wanted to say hi, everyone.
I promise you, nobody else is doing that tonight.
Yeah.
No.
We are staying. Tony and I are staying right here.
Yeah.
You sure? Well, what if I have to shit again and you have to sit in the host chair?
that camera's going down.
Yeah.
Just pop it down.
I'll just take a napkin and cover it.
Yeah.
God forbid you don't have
Dude, I've worked with people who are so ridiculously paranoid that they're at their work, their work computers. Their work computers, they did the Post-it thing where they cover the camera because the CIA is watching.
Yeah. Or I know
I
people that
believe
put Sharpie over it.
I believe it.
And I'm like, you know what? If the CIA is really watching me that often,
Yeah.
maybe they can give me a better recipe for beef stew than I have because it's good, but it could be better.
Yeah. Can they give you a better recipe for beef stew?
But the same paranoid people have an Alexa.
Yes.
And they don't realize it's a two-way communication thing that as long as you're hooked into
know,
the web,
here's the
whether
fun
it's
part.
powered on or not, it works.
This is what happens when people read, what is it,
1984?
headlines. Read headlines of stories
Yeah.
and just flip out. Because, yes, the big headline was, Amazon employees are listening to you on your Alexa. Well, first of all, what they're listening for is tone and inflection so that they can teach the Alexa to answer you and not anybody else. My daughter comes into the room and gets Alexa started. She used to be afraid of the Alexa. That was funny because I was trying to get Alexa to talk to her. And I'd say, I'd open up Alexa and the ring would come on and she'd bolt out of the room. She's like, "Fuck this noise." Now she's trying to get Alexa to kiss her.
Oh.
I let it go because she has fun with it, and she's no longer afraid of it, and that's a win. But it opens to her voice. I want it to open to my voice. I don't want anybody else to open my Alexa. So that's what they're trying to get it to do. Because if I remember the last iPhone I had, Siri would only open if I said, "Hey Siri."
Yeah.
Anybody else said, "Hey Siri," that wouldn't open. So Amazon's trying to catch up to that. Right. But the headline said, Amazon employees are listening to you when you're on your Alexa. Yeah, only when you're talking to it, not when it's not when you're sitting there masturbating to Japanese porn.
Yeah.
Tony.
And it's funny too is because it's like all these people are hey, my iPhone's got this great screen. You know who makes screens for iPhones? Samsung.
Yes.
All their screens and all their screen technologies, Apple buys them.
I was thinking of Qualcomm, but Qualcomm does the processors, don't they?
Yeah, for both.
Yep. Oh, that was a fun story to watch.
I remember, go back about 20 years when the digital phones first launched, when we went from analog to digital.
I got to stop you there. I was still stoned 20 years ago.
So was I, but I was still selling the hell out of phones. Every phone I sold was another ounce. But that was the way to look at it. And Qualcomm was the big thing, is you get a Qualcomm phone. I had this phone, I swear it was kind of a brick, but the thing, I could use it for like 3 days straight and not charge it.
Yeah.
And that, compared to the Motorola brick I had.
Well, that's because the phones that we're doing, every new phone that comes out, they keep telling you the battery is better, but you give it more features and you make it do more to the point where people don't want to turn them off or let them go to sleep.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how good your battery is, you're going to run it down faster anyways because they have more stuff that they're doing with it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I remember getting my StarTech phone and being able to put the piggyback battery on it, where you snap the battery on top of it, so once you killed the main battery, it went to the auxiliary battery. I was like, hey, I can use my phone. It's got 2 hours of talk time now.
yeah,
How about that?
I used to tell people about those piggyback batteries because the John Q. public, unfortunately, is ridiculously misinformed. Yeah. They'll run their phone off of that battery.
Yeah.
No. Do you drive your car on a spare tire?
No.
Yeah. Okay. I have seen people do it, and those are the ones who are probably also running off the piggyback battery.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You don't drive your car on a spare tire. When you lose a tire, you put the spare on, and you get to where you can change your tire.
Yeah.
You put the spare battery on, and you get to where you can charge your phone. They don't get that.
No. And then I used to deal with this company out of Texas.
Texas Instruments.
No.
There's one for the throwback machine.
Yeah. And Tandy and Radio Shack.
Oh, Radio Shack was the battery store.
Oh, yeah.
This thing keeps sticking in my eye.
But yeah, it was funny because
Quit jizzing on yourself. That's your problem.
yeah, because it was funny because I dealt with this place and I bought this little thing and it would rapid charge your phone. It would bring it to about 90%, but 90 certainly beats 0.
Right, exactly.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
That was when you had free nights and weekends.
I remember those days. I remember I used to have.
You have to wait till 7 o'clock to call somebody because it would be cheaper.
I remember back in the day, it was really cool to have a pager.
Oh, rocking the pager.
Dude, I had a store.
Yeah, I know. You told me.
Yeah. And it was just, we made so much friggin' money. Charge somebody $9 a month. Mm-hmm. Your service cost you about $2 a month to pay the provider. You'd sell accessories out the ass. Every month somebody wanted a different pager case.
Right.
I had a green one.
Or people would destroy these pagers.
I thought I had become a static symbol of drug users when I had one of those text pagers, one of the big 2-text line. So people would just call into whoever was answering my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and text,
And you get the sports scores and all the news and all that on them. And
oh, yeah.
I still got a couple of pagers sitting in an old junk box at home.
Yeah, mine were usually more along the lines of, hey, do you want to party?
Yeah, mine don't.
Like I said, I've got a little bit of a sordid past.
Yeah, same here.
It happens.
I'm telling you, I've over the last maybe 6 months or so, I've been kind of reminiscing a lot because I'm like pushing 50 now. Yeah. I'm looking back on that because over the past past same 6 months, I've started to develop problems with my short-term memory. I feel like Jarvis in Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
I start to say a sentence, but when I get to the end, I say the wrong cranberry.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of people have kind of noticed that. It's like I'll start to say something and want to get to the end, and I forget what it is I'm trying to say.
Right.
And it's basic stuff, And it's really been an eye-opener for me to try to, combat that. So a lot of times I'm trying to keep flexing my brain to try to remember things from the past, even the sordid stuff. So.
Right. Well, it is time to take a break, guys.
Break time.
Yeah,
break time.
Let's go to break. All right. You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show on the SKO Radio Network. We'll be right back. Everybody, stay tuned. And stay tuned on Facebook Live.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Yes. Nope. Here's when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes.
Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3, you goddamn idiot.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spend your money.
What did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Another one. Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because Cant is in cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son, I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs. and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means one, the cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Attention. Amazing.
Alexa, play SKO Radio Network on TuneIn.
SKO Radio Network from Aaron's TuneIn.
Sweet! If Alexa can do it, you can do it too. Just ask Alexa to play the SKO Radio Network on the TuneIn app and listen anytime, day or night. The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter at ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram at ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092.
Hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Welcome to America's new exciting game show, Bowl for Fortune, where contestants can bowl and solve puzzles for thousands of dollars in rich and luxurious prizes. Now here's your host, Don Fardo, and his lovely assistant, Manna Light. I'm Don Fardo. Let me introduce today, Manna Light. Manna, we're going to have a great show today, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Guess what? We got 3 lovely contestants here. Right now, we got, actually, in our left hand, we got Frosted Flake.
Frosted Flake.
Where are you from, Frosted Flake?
Akron, Ohio.
Akron, Ohio. Congratulations for being on the show.
Hey, I'm the host.
Oh, sorry.
Back off. What's your name? Richie. What do you do for a living, Richie? All right, we have a cheerleader, ladies and gentlemen.
And she technically just left it.
Oh, yes. And what's your name? Cornflake. I thought you said Cornflake. We'll go there. All right, let me explain how this game works to all you. They're going to bowl, just like Wheel of Fortune. They're going to try and knock down pins. And whatever pin count they get, they're going to guess the letter. Say they guess an R, there's 3 R's, they get 7 pins. That's 21 points. You can add that high, I can't believe it. All right, we need a coin flip. Trixie, you're up first. That's right. All right, Trixie's going to go ahead and bowl here. Oh, yeah. Okay, she got 7. 7. What is this letter?
That would be an R.
R. You have any R?
No R.
All right, sit your hands down. There's no R. Who's up next? Frosted Flake here. Frosted Flake. What? Frosted Flake, come here. Hold on. Before you grab bowl, we got to talk to you for a minute. So what do you do for a living, Frosted Flake? What do you do? He cleans up people too. Clean this place up when you get done? Okay, sure. Go ahead and throw here, all right? Everybody clap. We got a strike. This could be a big chance for Frosted. Frosted, pick a letter. Sorry, there's no X's. No X's. Wait a minute. No, wait. No X's. Oh my God. Sit your ass down. Who's up next? Cornflake especially.
This is Cornflake.
Cornflake especially?
Ask him, what does he do?
What do you do for a living? I'm a bouncer. You a bouncer at a strip bar? Okay, go ahead and do what you gotta do. Go ahead, Paul. Oh, wait a minute. We have a little technical. Well, you got 800 feel. Okay, pick a letter. Don, I think it was a Q. A Q. Sorry, there's no Q. What? There ain't no Q. What? I didn't make the puzzle, and the man liked it. Oh, we're lucky. Up to 710. I think she's got to sit down on a mat. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I had to take a break. I had to get the lights out of my hair real quick. Sorry about that. We're going to wash you up there, man. Pick a letter.
How about
H? Yes, there is one. How many H's?
Yes, there is just one H. All right. We got 8 points.
Yeah, there.
I had to think I'm not that smart. See what I mean? I'm supposed to screw it up. H it is. Okay. Well, guess what you guys know? Would you like to try again?
I'll try again.
All right, she's going to go again. Everybody clap for her. Here we go.
Clap it up.
This is a title, everybody. Remember, it's a title.
You got 8 again.
You got 8 again. Good ball.
We got Thompson over here.
Yeah.
All right. So what name would you like to guess today? T.
There is Steve, aren't there?
No.
There ain't?
No. Get your ass down.
Who's next?
Uh-oh. You got probably to play.
Hey, there is no sex on this show, ladies and gentlemen. No sex.
Back to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Earl McCune along with Tony the Comedy Killer, Aaron K-Back, and the beautiful, lovely, and talented, and all that good stuff. Miss Lori's with me.
Hey.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh.
Shit. Let her do it.
Let her do it.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. It's like a sex show.
You know, the door is open and a teenager is listening. She's going to get the wrong thoughts.
I know. I could hear it in the background.
Probably worse at school.
Oh my.
If she breaks off an oh my, I'm going to be really concerned.
Loriana's going to go, oh my. Where's that playing at?
That's my phone.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
That's her ringtone now.
I'll make you.
You know, if you play this long enough, they actually do have moaning in the background.
Oh, well, I'll have to play the whole thing.
Yeah.
There we go. I want to hear moaning.
I can make you a great ringtone.
Really?
The new lead-in music.
Make me a ringtone.
She's going to make you a Harry Met Sally ringtone.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my.
I'll have what she's having.
Oh my.
Oh, Earl.
Now I know you're faking it.
The new lead-in music for Sports Truck.
Yeah. You know, there is several.
I'm not sure if I want to hear this music right before your voice. That's just going to put it... No,
How do you know I didn't already use this music on the porn I did?
Oh, God.
There's the moaning.
There's the moaning.
Oh my. But you know what? There is several different types of orgasms, okay? First, of course, there is the positive orgasm, where she's going, oh yes, oh yes. Then there's the negative orgasm.
The positive
oh no.
Orgasm.
Oh no. Oh no.
I never say that.
And then you hear
The prayer orgasm.
the spiritual orgasm, which is oh God,
Oh God.
oh God. And then of course there's a fake one when she's screaming oh Earl. I mean that's how I know she's faking it right there.
You say, oh God, to me.
That's spiritual. It's a spiritual moment, baby.
It's a really good one.
You got me. Yeah. Wow. Damn. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This is like 8 minutes long.
Yes, it's 8 minutes
Yeah.
long.
Wow.
Holy shit, Batman.
I told you, our new hold music.
Yeah, that's what we need.
You know, if you're going to have music on while you have sex, you always want the live version, so every few minutes you get some applause.
I get applause every 5 seconds for put your pants back on.
I do not.
I'll get off my hair.
Or listen to some online music.
Honey, shut the light off, please. That's what she says.
I do not.
I don't want to look at that. That's not good. I don't want to see that.
Better yet, damn it, I'm trying to read.
Try to sleep, damn it. Well, that was... I don't know. I don't want to talk about that.
Or, look, the commercial's over. My program's on. Can you stop?
There's one for you. Hey, what is the worst denials you've ever gotten? There you go. Some of the best denials. Give me a good denial.
I've never had any.
You ever been denied?
No.
She's a woman. Of course she's not been denied.
And I'm beautiful. What the hell?
I don't know. What the hell?
Just joking.
Do you have any extra butter?
No.
You can butter her ears, get her head through the door.
I said I was joking.
Yeah, she's like, the ego's like really huge.
You just make my ego big, that's all.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Oh, my, indeed. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get it on.
No, the worst kind of denial would be you're going through the checkout line to try to buy condoms and your card gets declined. It's like, yeah, I just got cock-blocked by Visa.
That would suck.
Yeah.
And then you dig through your pants trying to find money. Then you're like 3 cents short. That's even worse. I'll tell you, I remember a funny story.
And you have to say out loud, I'm sorry, I'm a little short tonight.
Yeah. I say that every night.
We know.
Yeah. I found out how small I am. You know.
It was not by me.
You told me it was small.
I did not.
You told me you told it. You told him it was you.
Not.
You told me it was.
Well, wait. Well, here's a good one for you. What did the left pussy lip say to the right pussy lip? We used to be tight until you let that dick get between us.
That's not a bad joke.
I have no issues with that.
Oh my.
Per you.
What's that? You have no. Wait. You have
Being tight.
Yeah. Well, I never said you weren't. Wait a minute.
I said I have no
This is
issues
a part of
with
the
being
conversation
tight.
when you and I start talking about hockey again. Because they're just going to start talking about their credentials.
I'll never deny you, babe.
She says that now, and it's recorded. So guess what?
How in the hell does iced tea carbonated? What the?
What?
Dude, this thing just sprayed me. Try to open an iced tea and it sprayed me.
Jizzed on you.
I'm telling you.
Still canned under pressure.
I shook it too hard.
Gotta watch.
Well, that was really bad timing. That was really bad timing.
Somehow my ringtone's
Oh my.
God, that reminds me of that one commercial you guys did.
Oh yeah, for the bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the beer commercial. Yeah. That was actually that was fun. That was actually a fun one to make. We're sitting there actually. We were in Studio B. Which
How many takes did that take?
About 4.
So about 6 beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It literally took about 4 takes, 6 beers. I mean, however you want to put it. Jeez. No, that was actually fun to make. We were actually when we had Studio B set up.
Yep.
As a regular studio.
Alternative studio,
Right now we don't have a Studio B. Right now Studio B is.
We have a Studio B. It's just the front half of the office.
It's the front half of the office. Yeah. It's on Dylan's desk that he never uses because he's never here.
Yeah, there's shit.
Right. Where are you, Dylan?
He's looking at watching gay midget amputee porn tonight. That's what Dylan's doing.
Oh, Tony's gonna be jealous.
Not the gay midget amputee. No. If it was the lesbian midget amputee, he'd be all over it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. See,
but.
Only the MPs like the gay midget amputee porn.
I thought it was just porn. He likes any kind of porn.
Yeah, I like porn.
No, Tony.
Oh, Tony likes all porn too.
That's what I thought.
I like porn.
I'm a little picky though.
You know what's funny? Here's a true story, guys. Now, you look through porn, okay? I swear it takes me longer to find the porn I want to watch than it takes me to jack off. I mean, you got to find the right one that gets you in that mood, you know? Like, okay, what am I in the mood for tonight? Schoolgirl, MILF, watching a threesome. What are you in the mood for? And you scroll, right? And you scroll, and then you look, and like, I don't know. You spend more time like finding the one you want. Oh, that's the one. And then you crank one off, you know?
Let's specify you've never had to do that since me.
I've not had to do that since you. And this is my disclaimer. I have not had to do that since I met Lori. Thank you.
Never have to either.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Hey.
I love to share.
See, I've always been lucky to marry or have long-term girlfriends who want it more than I do.
Really?
Let's see here. Kelly did. My ex-wife for sure, but I think she was just trying to get pregnant because she was a few kids behind her sister, her younger sister.
Oh, God.
And Michelle, Rachel. Rachel's a sociopath, though, so.
Oh, well. Okay, then. But you know what? Yeah, I tell you what, though. I've lost my train of fucking thought.
Yeah.
Started talking about looking for porn, and I was like, Chad, you know.
I was thinking about porn.
I could tell you about some other sociopaths I've dated, but.
Well, yeah. I've dated a few. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I totally lost my train of thought. I had this whole other thing planned, and it's gone. It's just gone.
Looking for porn?
Looking for porn. Yeah, well, I was staring at myself looking at porn, you know. That's my porn of the night. I'm staring at myself.
Looking at porn in the mirror.
Looking at porn in the mirror. Yeah, that's right.
Well, see, now you're on a whole new level. You've gone from the desire to look for porn. Well, we can't talk about porn in front of the pizza guy, so we're going to have to wait till he leaves.
So we're talking about porn right now.
You might want to stay.
No, because that was so inappropriate. We're talking about porn and the pizza guy walks in.
Look at that big
How
smile
many
on his
movies
face.
start out like that? That's why I needed to stop. I'm like, no. Dude, we're on Facebook Live.
He walks into three dudes and a girl, and a pizza guy walks in.
Yeah. Three guys, a girl, and a pizza. Well, there used to be a show, Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place.
Right.
All he heard was the word porn and his big-ass smile.
Yeah.
Lit up his face.
He don't,
anyways,
he
as
don't,
I
he
was
don't
saying,
get too many
now-
deliveries like that.
Well, here's the thing. You probably saw the couch out in the lobby. You go, oh, is that a casting couch?
Yeah, there you go. So
It can be.
It can
So
be.
essentially, you've gone from having to look for porn to now having access to be able
To make
porn.
Woohoo!
Right.
Let's do
It's funny.
it,
We were
babe.
just talking about
Yeah,
making
we were.
it. We were just talking about today. Like,
Now, I do need to preface, Earl.
Yeah.
That was meant only for you, not Comedy Killer for you. Please. We have Faces for Radio for a reason. Let's try to keep it that way.
Right.
Try.
Yeah. Anyway, no. It's funny. We had the conversation today. He's like, oh, you know, we make ourselves one, and we watch it. You know, then we can critique ourselves.
Exactly.
You know, and we can figure out different ways of going about things.
Now we're going to have to do it.
Okay.
And then it ends up on porn sites. And
No.
And the word here's the full circle.
Yeah.
Okay. You make it somehow.
It's like a
You
celebrity.
end up
sex
putting it
tape.
on a porn site because that's going to be your fault, not his. I guarantee.
ain't doing that.
I guarantee it's going to be your fault, not his.
I don't know what else you
And
mean.
some homely bastard like me is going to be sitting there looking for porn, and all of a sudden I come across Earl and Lori, and I'm thinking, you know what?
If that guy can do it, I can do it.
Actually, that is not what I was thinking, but that's better than what I was thinking, so I'm going to go with that.
But you ever watch a porn and you see like the most fucked up looking dude, and he's got the hottest goddamn chick? It's like, no way in real fucking life, you know. And then he even has a small cock in front of it. You know, it's like, wait a minute, this guy doesn't even have a big dick either. So what the fuck? You know, wait a minute.
I don't watch them.
What'd they do? Wait a minute. Okay, guys, we got a hat. We got names here. All right, let's see who's up first.
Who's up?
It's like a really bad version
Who's
of
up in
Spin the
rotation?
Bottle.
Yeah.
Who's on the rotation?
Who's yeah.
And she's going, oh, fuck, I got to get that guy. Jesus Christ.
Don't give me funk junk. Don't give me junk funk. Don't give me junk funk. Don't give me... Oh,
God damn it.
I got stinky ball. I can't
Or the
have stinky ball.
the other worst job in the world is the guy that actually has to get that underneath shot. You know, I think I actually posted a video, not a video, but a meme. You think your job's bad? Could be this guy. And he's got the camera. He's holding it like underneath. The guy's holding her up. You can see the guy's ass. And you can see, all you see is him holding her butt. And you see her legs in the high heels. And the guy's literally, his head is on the guy's ass. You know,
Trying to hold the camera.
Trying to hold the camera.
Now here's where it gets interesting. If his head is on the guy's ass, then he's getting that back. He's getting that backdraft there.
Yeah, he's getting
where he's getting smacked in the head with an ass.
Getting smacked in the head with the ass. Yeah.
Now here's where it gets even worse, though. Okay, you could be that guy who's getting smacked in the face with an ass.
Did he eat burritos for lunch? Too, didn't the guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Watch that pull out. I don't want to get frosted like a cake. But having to try to concentrate on the actor performing while contortioning around the camera guy.
Yes.
So you can get the shot. Because that's not distracting at all.
No. Then how about the guy that's actually got to get the underneath shot, like really get underneath there, and you got stuff dripping and frickin', especially if you get a chick at squirts, you know.
Why are you looking at me?
Why am I looking at you? I don't know. I don't know.
That's why they wear raincoats. Body condoms.
Raincoat, you need an umbrella. You kidding me?
Drop cloth.
You said you like it wet, so.
Oh my.
We said wet, not flooded.
Got to freaking dress up like the Gorton's fisherman.
He makes me flood, so I can't help it.
I have that effect. What can I say?
Is that why the carpet squishes when I come into the studio?
Squish, squish.
We won't tell him.
Yeah, squish, squish, squish,
That's
squish.
our secret.
Not anymore.
The thing is, there's cameras in this joint.
Right.
You know, come on.
Right.
Who watches this stuff? Oh wait, me. Me and Dylan. Dylan watches them.
So Dylan gets his porn anyway.
Dylan like is all about watching. He actually has his own email, and I'm not going to say the whole address, but it says Dylan watches cameras. I mean, that's like the first part of it. It's like, dude, it makes you sound like a fucking pedophile or a peeping Tom. You know, Dylan watches cameras. That could be a website. DylanWatchesCameras.com.
So you sit there watching Dylan watching cameras.
And he's like, okay, guys, watch this one. Look at this shit. Then you get on those sites where you can actually like look at like live feeds like Times Square and shit. That's what he's actually watching. Oh, that guy farted. Oh God, look at that. Oh God, look at that. I bet he sits there. I bet that's what he does. I bet he sits there all night and watches cameras.
I feel bad for you that you had to watch pornos before. I could take care of all your needs.
I had to
For
watch
so many years.
Learning material.
So many years.
Yeah. Well.
And then someone would have to hold the camera.
No, Dylan, you can't. If you're listening, you can't hold the camera. You're gonna have to learn like everybody else. You're gonna have to learn.
All things considered, you just do it here in the studio. You got the cameras mounted.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want everybody else watching it either.
No, I do not either.
I want no one looking at my bare ass. There's nothing. Believe me, me naked is not good.
Mine will scare him away.
You got a hot body. I don't.
No, I don't.
Don't you usually rent your ass out to the drive-in theater?
No,
Show
no.
movies on it?
I used to. Back
Nice
in back
pale,
in the early
pasty white
back in
ass.
the early 2000s, I did that. But now I have so much hair on it. Now it just kind of messes with the picture. So I got that ZZ Top beard ass crack thing going, so it's not good. That's all I can say.
ZZ Top
I like
ass
it.
crack.
ZZ Top ass crack.
It's got legs.
I know how to use them too.
It's got a cute ass.
I have no ass at all. What are you talking about?
Yes, you do.
I have zero ass.
Yes, you do.
I got no ass left. It's gone.
Hey, do we have any spare forks
Yeah, in the lobby.
on the lobby?
In the lobby.
How do you
Talking
deliver
about
me-
your ass cracking.
How do
he
you
goes
bring me
to
pasta
force.
and you don't bring me a fork?
Because we know you were getting food.
No, why did they bring me pasta and not give me a fork?
I think they're assholes.
Damn pizza guy.
Damn pizza guy. Well, he was too interested in hearing about the porn going on. He's
He
probably got
heard about the porn and forgot about the forks.
He's probably still carrying it. Oh shit! I forgot this guy's. Well, they're. Hey, how do I listen?
Here, take a card.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our next break, and we'll be right back here in just a few minutes, folks, on Some Kind of Radio Show. Stay tuned on Facebook Live, as well as all the other places, Roku, SKORadio.com, the TuneIn app, and Simple Radio. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned.
Are you ready for this? The long-awaited addition to the anal family is here. Keep your rectum on standby for this one, cause your shit pipe will never be the same. Your golden age of ass has come. Introducing Anal Glue. Whoa there, buckos. Welcome back to my fucking factory. I just crafted humanity's biggest leap forward yet. Check this out. I'm gonna build the entire foundation of a house in the blink of an eye right in front of you. Just imagine if these were your butt cheeks. It'd be like closing the gates to oblivion for eternity. Even gravity is no match for anal glue. Fucking perfect. I don't know how this couple fucked up the IKEA instructions so bad, but fuck the instructions. They just need anal glue. We talked about how anal glue can easily beat gravity, right? Look at that. But it turns out, even the Hulk wouldn't be able to rip your ass cheeks apart. It would require over 1,000 pounds of force to open that smelly shit crack of yours. Anal glue has the ability of gluing your entire property together, even in fucking hurricane conditions. You wanna know how they built Atlantis? You think it was some secret ancient alien engineering technique? Guess what they used, bitch boys? It was anal glue. This shit is completely waterproof. That means even fish can glue their anus pipes shut. I fucking bulldozed this homeless man's house earlier today. Look what's left of that shit. We took this dude's life savings and anal glued them together. And the product was the Anal Glue Anus Evacuator 4x4. Blasting through this nature reserve, anal glue's invincible bond shows no mercy. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming to seal that booty.
Being a small business owner can be the challenge of a lifetime. To worry about every little aspect of growing your business is no easy task. Paramount to these is reaching and growing your customer base. That's where we here at the SKO Radio Network can help. With an ever-broadening local, national, and international audience, we can come up with an advertising plan that's right for you and your reach. Easy and affordable rates are available. You can bring your own ad, or we can produce your ad for you right here in-house. Give us a call at 234-706-5857. That number again is 234-706-5857. Or drop us a line at office@skoradio.com. SKO Radio Advertising. The only thing easier is listening.
Join us on Sunday mornings from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for the Oldies But Goodies Show with Bob Fritz. Bob will take your requests from the SKO Radio Live Requests Facebook page. From there, you can request any two songs from the 50s, 60s, or 70s, from doo-wop to disco to classic rock, as long as it's within those years. So saunter on up to the SKO Jukebox, make your picks, and enjoy 3 hours of your favorites. That's Oldies But Goodies, Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. here on the SKO Radio Network.
Well, hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
think you're so bad just because you can fight. No, we're going to take it out right here. Oh, bowling. You go first. How about you?
You hit me in the face.
Oh, that's all right. I hit you in the face. You know what? It's all. We're going to take it out in the bowling. I'm tired of this.
All right.
We'll finish it here.
All right.
Because we're not about fighting. We're about bowling. Check this out. I got it.
Hey, I haven't thrown a ball in weeks. See it? You see me okay?
I'll check it out.
Audience got to see this, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Here he goes. He's on lane 30, folks. We got 48 lanes. He can't strike. Watch this.
Throw the ball in weeks.
Guess what? You only got 8.
Hey, I haven't thrown a ball in weeks. Can you beat that?
You only got 8. You know what? Check this out. I don't even need to wait. I do need to.
Here goes Mr. Brian Ryder. He's stepping up to the plate, and there he goes. He's squatting. He's squatting.
See that?
Yeah.
See that?
What about that?
Watch this.
Show me something impressive here.
Ready?
What the hell?
Beat that, baby. Watch this.
I do believe he missed the ball. I believe he missed the ball.
Hey,
he missed the ball.
you missed the ball, though.
You missed the ball.
The ball will strike. Check this out. Don't even have to get it down. There's a strike. A real strike.
After that little body ball,
It makes my anal hurt, too, you know that? I landed on my butt. Boom.
I what's up with Billy looking for this gerbil?
What is a gerbil?
It's a rodent.
Is it about that big? He said it was about that big.
Well, I've never.
Have you seen a gerbil around here?
No, I mean he's been. Well, I mean I've been running around this place all day long, and every time I turn around, he's looking underneath tables, underneath house balls, looking for this gerbil. I don't get it. I mean,
He reminds me of Black
We're in a bowling alley. What are you looking for a gerbil for in a bowling alley?
He reminds me of Black Guy on Crack. You know what I mean? Come on. It's just not right.
Well, you know what? All I have to say is, he says don't hurt gerbils. Well, that brings us to our next thing. We have a very important public service announcement that you wanted to discuss. Actually, we're going to go to that footage right now, aren't we?
What is that footage?
The public service announcement.
What is the public? Would you please tell me you remember? I'm supposed to screw up every event that we have. And you know what? I'm screwing this one up because I don't remember nothing.
Big people.
Big people. You know what? Oh my God. You just reminded me of something.
Yeah.
I saw this big girl bowling. She was not supposed to be bowling. And you know what? I got Billy to stop her one time. You gotta see this.
Well,
you gotta see this.
That's the public service announcement.
Oh my God. That's the public. You gotta see this. Check this out.
Hold it. What are you doing? You can't bowl. You're too big to bowl.
I can show you one better than that. Can you please step off the lane so I can bowl? Skinny people think they're all that. There, I outshowed.
Well, the moral of the story, this story, actually bigger people can bowl. Skinnier people don't have much of a chance because they don't have much weight behind the ball. And I did say weight. But, you know what? To all of us, look at skinny people. Look what they do. They act like a goof.
Have you seen my gerbil?
Facebook Live, SKORadionetwork.com, TuneIn app, simple app, and now the Roku channel. You're looking at my ugly mug on the Facebook Live because Earl is still taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. Their first ever Super Bowl. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's a big old turd burger. That's what happens when he pounds down. Did you see that giant burrito?
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's deflated.
I would have taken 2 days to eat that thing. And good Lord, I cannot. I'm going to go headphoneless because you see the industrial strength headphones I have over here, right? And then there's these.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I think he was mentioning before about getting like a big box of headphones for people to use.
Spares.
But they're all like the dollar store headphones.
Yeah, those would be it.
Yeah. Whoops! Hey.
Hey.
I'm such a professional.
Yeah, is your cord is your headphone cord long enough?
No, it was. The funny thing was earlier today because what happened? I was helping out with Eric, and I was plugged in here and he was plugged in over there, and he used my headphones. Now, what's the cardinal rule? Rule number 1 in broadcasting. The first thing they teach you: use your own headphones.
Yeah.
Don't use somebody else's headphones. I'm using Earl's headphones. He could very well have ear scabies, and I wouldn't know.
No.
Because I'm using his headphones. So, what is that? Is that sour cream or is that ranch?
No, it's sour cream.
That is disgusting.
That place thins out their sour cream. I've never seen sour cream be pourable.
I have. Here's the fun part. I don't know why. I can't eat sour cream.
Okay.
It's just there's something in sour cream whenever I eat it. It comes back and it's
disagrees with you.
It very much disagrees with me. But I don't have. I have what's considered like a mild lactose intolerance. I don't blow up like a balloon, and I don't fart like Earl does. Okay, but if I eat a pizza for dinner before I go to work, before I work, the rest of the evening, I'm waking up the neighbors upstairs. With my noxious gases. But I mean, it's got to be something that's like ridiculously dairy based, like a pizza.
Yeah.
So when I get burgers, they take the cheese off. I try to avoid a lot of cheese as much as possible. I get pizza maybe once a month now. I have all the lactose-free milks and everything else like that. Here's my problem. I'm a bane for milkshakes. Oh my God, do I love my milkshakes?
Yeah.
And my milkshake brings the shits to the yard.
Yeah, I bet they do.
And I could teach you, but you're not going to want to charge that one.
No.
So there was one time I came in, I had my Wendy's, and I got my chilies. Yes, I got Earl's ear scabies. I had my chili from Wendy's, and I had a Frosty, and we did the half-cock show that night, and it was half-cock and whole ass. Oh, look at that. You know what? Facebook Live, dare me. The shirt's halfway up.
Truffle shuffle.
Here, have your ear scabies.
Thanks. We just showed. We were talking about porn. Now we're showing our tits. The old thing. Show us your tits. Well, we just did.
I'm not ashamed to say, and if my wife is listening, the earful of it later tonight. My daughter and I have this thing called jiggle your boobies.
Jiggle your boobies. Show us your tits.
Shake, senora.
And whatever reason, I shake.
Yeah.
I'm walking or something. She won't ever leave. Now she's 7, so it's not like
Okay.
It's not like she's endowed.
Yeah.
So, but she lifts her shirt. She looks like me. It's father-daughter bond.
It's a father-daughter. It's not funny. As soon as we showed our tits, our numbers went up.
Someone got into Facebook and said, Earl and Aaron are showing their breasts.
Earl and Aaron are showing their tits. Look out.
Well, it's supposed to be National No Bra Weekend, so.
It's National No Bra Weekend?
Yeah.
I think it's something that Tony just wanted us to do.
Well, I saw it on Facebook, so it's got to be real.
Oh, it's got to be true then.
There we go. Actually, so there we go. Aaron's mic was off. Now it's back on.
Oh, that's right. You weren't here, so I just lit those 2 mics up.
Oh, okay. I just realized, oh shit, it's like, wait a minute, I got to hear audio. Well, because you can still
hear.
Your
little red light on mic 1 is flickering. What?
The clip line?
The clip line, yeah. The lights, the LED's probably taking that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't no big deal.
Yeah, the problem with being the voice is that I kind of carry, so I'll pick up on one of the other mics. Yeah, we were marveling at the fact that you murdered that burrito in half a sitting.
I'm telling you, Cinco de Mayo weekend, they've got like another 5-pound burrito challenge if you want to.
I don't know. I haven't quite got myself to that point where I can start doing challenges yet. Not like that. I want to do like a couple this summer.
We'll do the ice cream.
And then
I definitely want to do the ice cream challenge. I didn't get to do that one.
Yeah, I definitely.
You guys did that one.
You better take some Lactaid before that one.
Yeah. I've got a whole box. I'm going to bring several.
And we got to do that steak challenge at the saloon. Because I just watched a clip from the Great Outdoors. The old
96er.
The old 96er.
My favorite part of that was when he got down to the gristle and said,
like,
nope.
You're not done yet.
You're not done.
Everything but the bone. And it's like they show it, and it's the thing's hanging on a hook like a side of beef.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that steak was more than
Yeah.
because the 4-pounder is about double thick and about double wide.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a 2-pound steak at the one place. I went when me and my ex-fiance went, and she was like, "Well, I'm gonna get you a nice big steak," and they went up there and they call it the porterhouse for two because it's double thick. You're supposed to share it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather eat a ribeye, quite frankly, but I'll take a strip steak and a fillet. That's what basically a porterhouse is. And I got a medium rare, ate every last bite. Started biting the meat off the T-bone. I mean, it was that good. Please tell me you don't use steak sauce, by the way, on your steak.
I don't. Okay, the only time that I use steak sauce is when I'm having steak and eggs.
Okay.
Only time, and it's usually, like a store-bought cut.
Okay.
Like I went to the freezer aisle, and I bought the 6-pack of little fillets.
Yeah.
And those are my steak and eggs. Okay, that's the only time I use steak sauce.
Okay.
Because I put it on the
those aren't a great cut of meat anyway.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So I can ruin it because I'm putting it on the steak and the eggs.
Yeah.
Kind of getting that same flavor all together.
Gotcha.
No, the last time we went, the last and what's going to be the very last time we went to a particular box chain steakhouse, which we're not going to name names, was a couple weeks ago. And no, actually, it wasn't this time, but the time before.
Okay.
I got this is my first experience with prime rib. Now, I'll tell you, it was very tender, and it was very delicious. But I order mine anywhere from medium to medium well.
Yeah,
because
so you ruin it cooking it above medium.
I need it to be brown when it's brought to me.
Okay.
Okay. I need to know that it's dead. All right. I used to get well done.
Okay.
Kill it, make it dead, mortify it. A little bit of a hot pink center I'm fine with now. Okay. We all like a little hot pink center.
Hot
don't
pink
we?
center.
Yeah.
Hot pink center is typically medium. Warm to hot.
So I ordered the prime rib, medium well. It came to me and it looked like it was medium rare. But then come to find out, this cut of meat looks like that.
Yeah, it does.
So if you don't like rare or medium rare, or even medium,
don't order prime rib.
Don't order prime rib. You'll like it, but you won't love it.
Yeah.
And I need to love steak. Steak is my cheat meal with my wife.
Yeah.
It's like I'm having sex in my mouth with this food, and you're not going to want to be around because this bench is going to be moist when I get up. I'm just going to moisten this.
Moist.
Steak is my foodgasm.
Yeah, and see, I have a problem ordering prime rib a lot of places. Filet is one thing. Filet is all meat. But prime rib, you can get a little bit of gristle in it.
I like a good porterhouse.
Yeah, I mean, I like a porterhouse, but I prefer ribeye above anything.
I'm with you there, Tony. I'm a ribeye guy.
Now, here, I can talk about the place because the chain's now defunct. You remember Damon's, the rib place?
Oh, I do. I remember going and
I used to love
dominating those trivia games.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love going to Damon's. Damon's was great.
And we instead of sitting in the restaurant part, we would always like to sit in the grill. I went there, and we had one that was out in Niles, out by Eastwood Mall.
Yeah.
I was out there, and I order, I always get the bigger cut of prime rib. It was like a 12-ounce cut.
Sure. Yeah.
And I get it, and I swear 2/3 of it was grizzle.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to send it back, and they said, well, all we can guarantee is you're going to get 12 ounces by weight.
You get 12 ounces of belly fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're
I got 12 ounces of belly fat.
Here's a big thing of belly fat for you. Enjoy.
Yeah, and they were like, unfortunately, the cut you got. And I said, well, I'm not paying for this. We got up and left, and that's the last time I had. Yeah. And their ribs weren't all that great, and that's what they specialize in.
Great. I mean, I used to like going
there. They were
there.
Okay.
I like to go there because it was just fun to go there.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't go there for the food. I mean, obviously, the food wasn't. I always thought the food was subpar, to say the least. You know, I mean.
But you go there to play trivia. And
you go to play trivia and just dick around. That's a place you go with 4 or 5 buddies. You're drinking beer and you're playing trivia and, you're eating a little bit here and there. But, I mean, it wasn't like, I'm going for the meal. I mean, that was just one of the things.
That was the ribs were they were.
The ribs were their
ribs,
specialty, yeah. But, I mean, they weren't even that good.
But I had prime rib, and I just got up, and I'm like, you're not going to. I could accept a little bit in the center.
Sure.
Because, like, even when I went up to when I went up to West Side, And I'll buy like a prime rib where I'm getting beef ribs plus prime rib. And then you get that full cut. And,
Sure.
But just to get that much gristle in a piece of prime rib, and I'm just like, huh?
Yeah.
And now you're not even, you're not even.
That's unacceptable. I mean, prime rib should be, at least 70%
meat,
and it should be then you got the outer part where it's kind of starting to get fatter, and then you got the outside big piece of fat on it. You all right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trying to explain to him how to get on Facebook Live.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Just gotta watch the post.
But
Who's on there now? Did he see our boobs?
No, you gotta do it again.
Oh,
we gotta do the boobs again?
Oh, that's a one. Yeah.
It's a one and done?
It's a one and done. We showed our tits.
I'm not showing mine.
No, please don't. Aaron should.
See 'em anyway.
Huh?
They won't be able to see 'em
I don't care. I don't want no one else seeing your tits. Your tits are fine.
It's National No Bra Day.
Now, bear with me. Let me check for a moment here.
Your tits are.
Can't see 'em. They're like.
Lori's like a gal I
I
dated.
mean, she's not flat-chested by any stretch, but they're not.
They're there.
They're there.
Okay.
There's enough there to play with. Okay. And that's what she says about my cock. Okay. There's just barely enough there to play with.
You've got an appetizer here.
Yeah.
And sometimes, all you need is an appetizer.
That's exactly it. I mean,
That's the meal.
No, used to be funny, Aaron, is my ex-wife's friend that was living with us.
You have a lot of exes. There's like a cavalcade.
I have 2 ex-wives, 1 ex-fiance, and 2 ex-girlfriends.
Okay.
And then
I'm glad you're not using names because at that point I'd get lost.
Yeah, well, you need a flow chart for all that, though.
Apparently.
But I remember her friend was living with us, and her friend, about average build, she had this water bra.
Mm-hmm.
We put it in the freezer one night. And it was funny because she goes to put it on the next morning.
Yes.
Slaps the thing on and it's like
frozen water bra.
Yeah, frozen water bra. We were like, well, they won't bounce now.
They won't move.
Yeah.
It's what we call inducing a coma.
You just move around when
Do
you
they
need to.
do they need to move?
I would think so.
Why?
To make me feel feminine.
You need your boobs to move to feel feminine. Let me let you in on a little secret. Lori, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Earl doesn't even know this. Okay? Are you ready? My tits move. I'm not feminine.
Aaron, I said, can I let you in a little secret? Everyone knows your tits move. Aaron, everyone knows your tits move.
Your fiance is jealous of my rack.
I know.
That's great.
But yours is hairier than hers.
Baby shark. Shit. Some things that we just don't put on Facebook Live.
Thank God. Thank God we don't have the whole camera going here. And like I said, now another month.
Now imagine
few weeks. I'm gonna get a camera. That's the thing. We got to find a camera with a long wire.
Every
or
time
we get an extension on it.
You notice every time he says long wires tonight, it gets longer.
He's
throwing that.
I want a long wire.
By the time we get to midnight, he's going to have a long wire.
Long wire.
Anyway.
Long wire.
We were talking about cuts of meat. Now let me.
There we go. That's what we need to get back to. Okay.
I was going to go back to food, but if we want to fuck, that's fine. I'm not that hungry. No, what I was going to mention is that it is officially May.
Yes.
And we're right around the corner are all the rib festivals.
Yes.
The myriad of rib festivals, and I know you and I were talking about the food truck festival in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
we're talking about going
on a Sunday. Next Sunday, right?
2 Sundays.
Sundays. Yep.
Now, let's go around the room here. Do we have a preferred festival that we like to go to that we manage to get to every year?
Well, SKO, we.
I mean, you, Earl.
Me?
No, you personal.
Me personal.
I used to go to the one at Burke Lakefront on Memorial Day weekend. Mm-hmm. But it's just anymore. The good places aren't there. And then the admission. I don't like paying to get in than having to pay to buy food.
Right.
You know, the fun one I used to enjoy going to was the Cherry Blossom Festival out in Barberton.
That's like people at Walmart.com on display.
Pretty much. That was just it's Walmart on display.
Yeah.
Outside. It's Walmart exterior, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I get it. But no, it's a fun little festival. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not real big. It's just fun.
Rides, a few games.
Just some, you know, and the thing is, you go to a festival like that, the thing I look for is the sausage stands.
Yeah.
Got to have a good fairground sausage.
Earl loves the sausage.
Thank you. I'm like, somebody's got to jump on.
Yeah.
Lori?
Earl loves the sausage.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hey, no, yeah.
Now
it's more like a Vienna sausage, but it's a Vienna sausage.
I will
small one.
Yes, one of those cocktail wieners.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Put your pig in that blanket; it'll disappear.
Yeah.
I will bounce back and forth between either the Berea rib cook-off, which is actually Memorial Day weekend at the fairgrounds. Strongsville has actually started to put theirs together. I went there like a couple of times.
Yeah.
And again, you know, it's got to be the quality of the competition that they bring in.
Sure, absolutely.
You know,
yeah.
it's not as big a deal if your biggest name is like Geppetto's.
Yeah.
So,
do they even still exist?
One or two.
Because we used to have a bunch of them down here.
Yeah.
Ours, the one that's close to where I live now, that used to be close to where I live, was great. The one up by Chapel Hill sucked.
I know this the one the one on campus at CSU. Well, on campus at CSU, off campus at CSU is still there. I want to say there's one. The one in Lakewood on Warren is still there.
I wonder if the one in North Ridgeville is still there.
That would take some digging. I want to say yes, but you know that area's been like so. I'm thinking Avon Lake. Never
Because
mind.
there used to always be, there was everywhere I went, including Chapel Hill, there was a Malloy's next door and a Geppetto's.
Right.
And then the great thing was, you know, I would go up. My buddy was DJing karaoke up there in Ridgeville.
Yep.
So I would go up there. I would bring a few people up, and you know, they would buy my beers for the majority of the night since I drove. And you know, for Friday night they would run a special if you were in Malloy's. You could get a large pizza with unlimited toppings for like $10. And that for me, I'd eat half of it there, take the other half home.
Right.
And then I could, you know, drink, and we'd do karaoke the entire night.
I've seen specials like that where you get there was one time, I was in Bowling Green. I was at this just little hole-in-the-wall bar across the street from the campus, and they had this taco pizza that literally came to you like a salad on a cheese pie that you had to fork down, but you could not pick it up.
Yeah.
Because if you tried to pick it up, it was, you know, you had a lap full of toppings. So you know, when I see those, all the toppings you want, I'm like, be mindful that you know, the dough is only so much of a foundation.
Yeah.
And that speaks to another thing, because I used to love going to the pizza festival. That was my big thing every summer, was the pizza festival, and now they're moving it to Lock 3.
In Akron.
Which can be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm like, okay, well, for me, the county fairgrounds up north were a lot closer. You know, okay, Lock 3, it's in Akron. You know, good for Akron, yay.
Whatever they do downtown this month in Akron, by the way, good friggin' luck. South Main Street is so tore up.
Oh, it's a mess down there right now.
Yeah.
The whole downtown's a mess right now. They're changing the one-ways. They got that new circle going in.
They got roundabouts at almost every big intersection going
I know,
in.
it's ridiculous now. It's a freaking
To-
mess.
'cause they don't
Downtown
wanna-
Akron is a mess.
Yeah, trust me, I got to walk 2 blocks to get to my one stop.
Yeah.
Just so I have a place to park.
What's that, babe?
Festivals? I love this. I went to a strawberry festival this year.
Okay. Where was that?
I forget.
So you didn't go. Someone took
Somewhere
you.
down.
Was there strawberry wine? Is that how you forgot?
It's like Tuscarora.
Strasburg or somewhere?
Yeah, that's probably it is Strasburg.
I couldn't wait. I was going to get all these damn strawberries and make strawberry shortcake.
Tuscarora's County, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, she didn't go.
You know you're from Ohio when you can pronounce that correctly.
Yeah.
And there was no fucking strawberries. I'm like, how can this be a strawberry festival if there is no strawberries?
Did you go on Sunday?
I don't know.
She went on Sunday.
It was one of the weekends.
She went like Sunday afternoon, right before it closed. Everybody bought up all the strawberries.
I was so pissed.
Well, the festival that I like going to every year is Kent's Heritage Festival, because everybody comes home for it. just like anybody who's from like Kent,
right?
Come home for it. They close off like pretty much all the downtown roads. They have food on one strip. They got like crafters here. There's like no rides, but there's just like crafters and displays and set up. And just going out there to still run into people that, I've seen people I haven't seen in 20 years. Hey, how you doing? I mean, I don't, aside from looking like Amish, I don't look much different than I did. And
that's the thing. I mean,
and there's a variety of food too.
Just about every named city between here and Medina, for Christ's sake, has a has a home days or something. I went to the Brunswick Home Festival once, and it was okay. I probably wouldn't go. Actually, you know what? I'm going back. They finally made it where admission was free, but rides and everything. That's
pay the money. Yeah.
Right. And that's the way. That's really is. I mean, you mentioned that before. That's really is the way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could really. I mean, even if you want to jack the price up of food tickets to make up the admission, that's fine. I mean, it's not noticeable. I got to pay to get in, and then I got to pay to eat.
Yeah.
That's like having income tax and sales tax at the same time. Wait.
Yeah, we
have
already have
that.
that. Yeah.
Never mind.
But yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's funny because it's like you go to a lot of these places, a lot of these festivals, and it's just like, okay, you got food, it's free. It's like, and then like the Heritage Festival, for example, 2014, me and my fiance split up then, and then I was supposed to go to a wedding with her the same day as the Heritage Festival last year before we went to Niagara Falls.
Right.
Happened to be okay. Well, she ditched the wedding. We went and had dinner, had coffee and everything, and just caught up. And then she's like, and I said, oh, by the way, I was like, come to think of it, 4 years ago here is where you broke up with me while we're watching fireworks. And she's like, son of a bitch, you know what? You're right.
By the way,
I was like, you want to do it again? I mean, here's my keys.
Let's make out for a while, and then you could dump me again.
Yeah.
I do have to say the Strawberry Festival did have a really, really good sausage sandwich.
I bet.
They did.
DeRusso's?
DeRusso's is probably the best.
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best as far as local.
That's the best one I've ever eaten. It was really good.
Yeah, DeRusso's.
When it comes to sausage sandwiches and hot dogs and things like that, I am partial to ballparks. I really try to stay away from even, and my wife laughs at me. It's like, well, the ones at Progressive are the same kind that we.
Yeah.
Holy wow! I sound better now.
So yeah, I was to say, me too.
But it was the same.
Eventually.
The same brand we buy at home. I'm like, that's all good and well.
Yeah.
But there's something about the way
I actually sound good now.
There's something about the way that they cook it that is just absolutely profound.
Yeah.
And not to mention, it's the ambiance of a ballpark. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I've been.
Earl didn't get his wiener. Earl didn't get to get his wiener when we were at.
No, but I did get a sausage sandwich.
Yeah.
I did get a sausage sandwich at the ballpark.
For what, $9?
$9 for a damn sausage sandwich. Oh,
it was bad enough the beers were $10.
Yeah.
I wasn't drinking piss water. Coors
I
Light
guarantee you probably would have paid half of that if you went to
Canal Park.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anal Park when the sea.
Anal Park.
When the sea light doesn't work.
Yeah.
They light it up and it says Anal Park.
Anal Park. I've wanted a couple of times to go there. When we lived in Menor, we used to go to the captain's games all the time.
Yeah.
And they used to open up the what they call the captain's club.
Yep.
For an extra couple of bucks, you would actually sit in the party suite. And I got spoiled. I don't like to sit in the boxes anymore. I love to sit up in the party suite. When I go to the Indians games, if I go to an Indians game, I have club seats.
Oh.
So I probably won't sit in those seats. I'll stay up in the club eating the free food. Because I paid $80 for this ticket, I'm eating the free damn food. They don't have anything like that at Fifth Third Field in Toledo, which is fine.
That's the Mudheads, right?
Yes, because it's more of a the last time I went to Fifth Third Field, it reminded me of a small Jake, because it was a Jake back then. That's what I said. It was like really a small Jacobs Field, but it had more ambience to it because. It was
a
tighter
smaller
fit.
park.
Exactly.
Now, Toledo's a single A affiliate, right?
AAA.
Though they're AAA?
Toledo's a triple. What? Toledo's a triple A.
I know Lake County's a single A.
Lake County's a single A.
Because Mahoning Valley's a single A.
And Akron's a double A.
Yeah, Akron's
and
double.
Columbus is a triple A.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at,
okay.
Yeah, I got them at 25% now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. When
we
go to break, I'll show you on the dial.
I know where it is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We're about due for our break, too.
Kind of exciting.
What's that?
I'll show him on the dial.
Yeah.
I'll show you my dial. What? How's that exciting? Show them on the dial.
She's a
silly.
simple woman with simple needs. Just smile and nod and listen for your name. See, they're there. You can see them now.
That's padding. It's a padded bra. Is it not?
It is.
See?
But you don't need that much. I mean, but they're there, though. I mean, I've seen them.
If I don't feel feminine.
You look feminine. Trust me, honey, when it all comes
You
off,
understand that tits don't make you what's feminine. It's what's not the lower end.
Yeah,
that
honey,
makes you feminine.
listen.
If you don't want to be feminine anymore, I will give you my dick.
Babe,
You can have it.
babe,
I'm not using it anymore.
Listen, I've seen it all.
Lease to own.
You have that hourglass figure going, so I mean that's, yeah. See, what more do you
Tony,
need?
do you feel like a third wheel as much as I do right now? Or you're just enjoying and watching and enjoying?
But you have that hourglass figure, so I mean, it's not like it's.
But
you have an
you're
hourglass
not
figure. It takes
not-
you 60 minutes to get undressed.
And it doesn't take you. You're not a twig. I mean, come on. It doesn't go up and down, side by side. I mean, it's you got.
I feel like
shape.
the stripper march should be playing right now.
Oh, let's get it going.
Dun, 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 dun.
I am not stripping. Sorry to disappoint you.
We'll just do this right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I hear
my.
this music and I.
You hear it in your sleep.
We got to go to break. We're actually 5 minutes late going to break.
Oh,
all right.
my.
All right, let's go to break. You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show on SK. We'll be right back.
Some kind of pornographic show.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Do you find it difficult to fall asleep? Do you want to kill your husband? Is it impossible to sexually arouse your partner? Well, it's time to learn about pillows. But not just any pillow. We're talking about My Pillow.
Hey Mike, how you doing? So you're here to tell everyone about my pillow?
Looks like you already got some nice pillows, so I don't need to tell you anything, but I'm here to talk about pillows that don't have nipples, like the ones you sleep on. Right, so I got the idea one day when I was getting fucked real hard, but these guys took all my money, broke my neck, so there I was, flopping around like a fish out of water, and it was like, God spoke to me and told me, Mike, pull yourself together, man, because you need to start selling pillows, because, well, everyone uses pillows, I'm sure you do.
Okay, yeah, I've used one before. Awesome.
Okay, now here's your standard everyday pillow, you put stuff on it like your head and you're bouncing around, then you got your jaw and you're so much pressure, your jaw can snap in half because you got all that physics of the weight of your shoulders.
Yeah, now that you mention it, my jaw does kind of hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other reasons for that. Okay, now here we have memory foam. Everyone was obsessed with these. I'm sure you tried one at one point.
Yeah, and they made my neck kind of hurt.
Well, yeah, because, they're just too soft.
Yep, it's no good.
All right, now speaking of too soft, check this out. We got ourselves a feather pillow. Now, feather pillows, you put all your weight on them, and look at that. They're so flat. Now, there's a reason for that. You see, scientists discovered that dinosaurs actually had feathers, and dinosaurs, as we all know, are a thing of the past. You got to move on.
Yeah, like, why would you still be using ancient old technology? I mean, nowadays we have new technology, right?
Right, yeah. Boy, you took the words right out of my fucking face. Now, I got some new technology right here. Now, this is your windpipe, right? One's going to your mouth, one's your butt. Now, all that air, you see, the way the body's built is air's traveling through, and it could break at any second now, and you can die, and then no one can't straighten it back out. I know I can't. And so what I do is I take my pillow. You see, it can bend, it can fold, you can put weight on it.
Well, I mean, it's easy to say just by looking at the pillow that it's a premium, innovative new product and everyone should have one.
Why wouldn't you buy one?
I've always been told that seeing is believing, but that's a bunch of bullshit, and the only way to believe something's to feel it, and the only way to do that is to buy it. So, I usually sleep in my pajamas, but ever since I got my pillow, It's just been so much better to sleep totally naked and keep the pillow under my butt, you know? And it's great because no one takes it away because it stinks so bad.
Finding new ways to discipline my children isn't easy, you know. I've done everything from timeouts to pulling out chunks of her hair, but I mean nothing beats the threat of smothering her little face using my pillow. Doing drugs can make you feel wonderful, but it ain't right. And ever since I got myself a pillow, I stopped smoking dope, and now look at me, I'm sober. It's changed my life.
La la la, I need a lot of therapy because I hear voices in my head. And more often than not, the voices say that your mouth looks like a butthole with 2 extra butts on the sides.
Every night, I have a dream where I poop my pants. I wake up, and sure enough, I'm covered in poop.
Sleeping on a pillow. It's awesome.
Please, somebody help. Adopt me.
A lot of people tell me I look kind of penisy, you know? Because I have a little neck and a big red head, and, you know, a lot of women tell me it actually turns them on.
So I love to sleep on my side. And that's because there's a lot of advantages, like you can fart and there's no blockage and the same door's open for entry, and you can get really drunk, pass out, not choke on your barf, and die.
Well, there you go. It's a great product. You should buy it.
The Zach Meyer Show airs live Monday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. on the SKO Radio Network and Facebook Live. This is a political-free talk show that entertains as well as informs with fun, live, in-studio interviews. You'll meet amazing business owners and learn their unique stories. You'll tune in for Cleveland sports talk, tech talk, and indie wrestling. The Zach Meyer Show is the most fun you'll have on the radio or Facebook Live on a Monday night. You can also follow the show on social media at facebook.com/TZMS and on Twitter at Zach Myers Show. So tune in Mondays from 8 to 10 right here on the SKO Radio Network. The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter at ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram at ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092.
Hello there, this is Jack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Hey, what are you doing? Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Some Kind of Bowling Show. What is it? Some Kind of Bowling Show. Yes, it is. Welcome back. That's right. I'm Brian Ryan. With me always to my left is Earl. Last time I was on the right. Was I on the right last time?
No, we were in the same spot.
I'll tell you what. That's good enough. Like I said, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. And what are you drinking?
Lemonade.
Lemonade. Figure you're a fruit. Look at there. There you go. But anyway, what we got to talk about today, bud?
Well, lots.
I'll tell you what. I got to do my... You know what happened to me? Again. You won't believe what happened to me.
You are a walking disaster area.
Last week I was. You know what? You know what happened to me at the end of the night last week at my birthday? I was looking for my golf set because I was going to go play golf the next morning, and you wouldn't believe what happened. I got in the closet, and as I walked into the closet, you know how the top of the shelf and the wall are so close together?
Now, wait, did you come out of the closet?
You'll see. You'll see. What? Anyway, you'll see how this works. Guess what? At the top of the shelf, you know how close the wall is? You know how close they are?
Yeah.
I got my head stuck. I got my head stuck literally in between her, and I couldn't get out. I was looking for my golf clubs, and I was stuck. It happened to me. I was screaming, hollering. Nobody came got me.
That explains why your ass was an hour late for work.
Exactly. I was stuck there all night long. It was ridiculous. And I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. Dr. Pepper's not working. I don't know what's going on. Anyway.
Only you, man.
We have Viagra. That's right. Our sponsor.
Corporate sponsor.
Why don't you tell us about that?
Our corporate sponsor. Well, you hooked up the deal, man.
I tell you what. Do you want me to tell you about it?
You tell me about Viagra.
Viagra is something to keep the deadwood away. You know what?
I've been taking it.
That's right. And we got this guy that's going to do a commercial right for you. And you know what? He is awesome. He's also a PBA member. So, PBA, you actually got some publicity. Wow. Anyway, it's amazing. Right here, we're going to show you that commercial, and we'll be back in just 1 second.
Deadwood problem for a while. What can I do? I have just a cure for that. Viagra. Viagra? What is Viagra? Gets rid of deadwood every time. Gets rid of deadwood? I'm going to have to try this. Tasty. No one told me about the side effects. Hello, my name is Mike Malone, PBA professional from Canton, Ohio. Do you have a problem with deadwood? I've had deadwood problems for years, until I found this, Viagra. Cures your deadwood problems in just 1 sip. Feels like a party in my mouth and everyone's invited.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. I'm your host, Earl McCune, along with Tony the Comedy Killer, Aaron K-Bag, and the beautiful, lovely, and talented Miss Lori.
Hey.
She's very talented. She's got a talented tongue.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. On that note. On that note. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
SKO.
Radio.
SKO.
Radio.
SKO.
Radio.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's what we did last week. Sounds so much better when you said what the fuck, Aaron.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Fuck? Did you say
What?
fuck?
What the very real fuck? Fuck, 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 fuck.
I love fucking.
I know.
I love traffic lights.
I like apples.
I put my pants on.
I like you dick.
Who?
She touched my Pepe, Steve.
She touched my Pepe, Steve. Remember that movie? Multiplicity. Oh my. Okay.
Fuck you.
Good night.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, my. Oh, if you'd like to give us a call and be a part of the program, we'd love to hear from you tonight. 234-250-110. Give us a call. We'll put you right through here on the show. And if you don't want to call and you just want to send us a comment, feel free to text us the same number, 234-250-110. Those of you watching on Facebook Live, on the the SKO Radio Network feed. This has actually been shared about 20 frickin' places, so I can't read all the feeds at once, guys. I can only see the ones directly on here right now. Actually, no, I got more. There's actually quite a bit.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
And people are asking for people that aren't with the station anymore. Sorry, he's not here anymore, guys.
Nope.
He
gone.
You're fired.
He didn't get fired. He quit.
See, I don't even know what you're talking. I just felt like Vince McMahon at the point.
Yeah. No, we can mention it. You know, they're asking for Kyram. Well, Kyram left the station.
Yeah.
He went to go work with another station. So we wish him nothing but the best. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. So anyway, yeah, the phone line's open. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. 234-250-110. Tonight we are saluting the show that kind of started it all for this show, and this show led to the form of this station. Some kind of bowling show, which we did in 2006. We only did about 7-hour-long episodes of that. It was supposed to be like a...
So it was like Firefly.
Pretty much, yeah. It was supposed to be... It was kind of like a comedy sketch show that we did, and we had fun doing it. It was just a lot of work to put it together. We tried to put them together once a month. At the time, before you could throw your videos on YouTube, like back then, you could only have a 5-minute long video tops on YouTube.
Yeah.
Remember those days?
Yeah.
So the only way you're going to stream a video, you had to find a service that would
house it for you.
Yeah. So I found a company called Chans.tv. Okay, it was an internet television station.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, kind of the precursor to what internet radio is now. But I mean, this thing, for what it was in 2006, it was pretty cool. It was basically a website with a bunch of video feeds, and they hosted it for you. You had to basically send in the video, and he'd put it up about 3 or 4 weeks later. It took a while. It was a long process.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like
it was
now,
dial up.
Yeah, it was a different, very different era back in 06. So it took a while to get the it was like an NTS file or whatever, I forget what the hell it was. You had to put it in a specific format. It was hard. I mean, it wasn't like doing it now where you just go to
click and you're done.
Point click done. I mean, if we had YouTube like you do now, it would have been nothing to throw this show together,
Right.
and throw a video show together. But back then, it was like we do one show a month, and we'd actually film it over about 2 or 3 days, and then we'd film all the skits and shit first, and then we did all the hosting at one time. In one fell swoop, we just basically laid out what we were going to do, and then we just hosted the show, and then we played every skit, everything we did, and then with the process of editing took me about 2-3 days. It was just very simple, and then I had to send it off, and I actually had to drop it in the mail. I had to drop the video.
In the mail?
Yeah, it was a VHS-C camera. It wasn't digital back then. It was all VHS-C.
Those were those little cassettes.
Yeah, so I actually had to finish it, drop it in the mail, edit it and all that. Literally I had to convert it to a VHS and then send it out.
Right.
Well, then that was how I did the first few. Then after we get to about the fourth one, the guy goes, "Oh, I could do a digital." He's upgraded his system so he can do digital video.
Mm-hmm.
So then I could just send it over the internet.
Right.
But it took literally. I'd start sending the file in the morning, and it still wasn't done by midnight that night. It took literally 12 to 14 hours to send the video.
Right.
Because internet speeds are
56K.
Yeah, it was 56K. That was like, oh, this is fast shit here.
There was no broadband.
No, not in 06. So it was a process, and that took the guy probably another 2 weeks because he always would take it and edit it and throw in his commercials into our video.
Right.
So that would take him another week or two, and then by the time that was done, because he had like maybe a couple dozen shows on there. So it was a process. So we put out one a month. We did it for about 7 months, and it just got a pain in the ass. I mean, we could produce them faster. And the only reason we didn't produce them faster because the turnaround rate was so slow getting them done. We're like, God, we don't want to keep producing them. It's going to take a month every time we do one.
Right.
So we were producing them on our end. Probably we did one a month, just kind of try to keep pace with his pace. So, but don't get me wrong. The guy was really nice. His name was Mark. Actually, his name was. I remember the guy's name very well. Mark Cares, who owned it, and hell of a nice guy. And he ran. I don't even know if the site's still active. I'm going to check and see if it's still around anymore. Let me see if it's around.
Might load a lot faster than it did before.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's still there. I'm just curious. I don't know I doubt it. I'd be really surprised if it's still there. It's loading slower than hell.
Yeah.
He's still using 56K.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, wait a minute. Nope, site can't be reached. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. So.
Is it either that or it just...
no, it's gone.
It redirects to Backdoor Productions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's actually gone. Yeah, site can't be reached. It's it can't even be found anymore. So it's defunct, you know. But it was cool. You know, I mean, it was for the time, you know.
Right.
And we had fun, and then you know, a few things happened. You know, Brian, my buddy who did it with me, he moved back to his home state of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So then once he was gone, we really couldn't do it anymore, and then we stopped doing the show. Then we did we waited a few years, and my buddy Mike and I, Malone, did a best of show. We did like a 2-hour long best of show. It was actually me, Mike, and Debbie all hosted it, and we picked some of the best stuff over the 7 shows we did, and and we re-edited, and I kind of tried to clean up the audio and all that, and video a little bit, you know, with technology improved, and I threw it back out myself over YouTube, you know, which the turnaround on that thing was like 2.5 days. And I was like, oh shit, done, you know. Just worked on it in my spare time, but it was a lot of fun. And I found that I enjoyed doing internet radio a lot more than I did the television stuff.
Sure.
The TV stuff was fun. Don't get me wrong, but I really enjoy doing radio more than I do TV. You know? TV, there's a lot more. You got to set up your shot. You got to get everybody on the same page. You got to be doing, you know, especially if you're doing a skit, you got to rehearse it. You know, you got to do it. But you know, radio, you can kind of just go with the flow of it and have fun.
Let the shit fly.
Let's let the shit fly. But yeah, it's what it is. You know, I mean, I enjoyed doing that show. We had a lot of fun. We were able to get creative with it. You know. Especially when you can do things and people see what you're doing, you know. Unlike this medium, you get it's radio's theater of the mind.
Right.
That's actually performance. You know, you really have to make sure your performance is good. So I hosted it. I played the straight man, and he played the gay man. No.
So you were pitching and he was catching.
No. He was the he played the dumb.
So he was pitching and you were catching.
No, you know, he played the dumb co-host. He always played dumber than he really was. You know, he played the dumb, just idiot co-host. But I mean, he pretty smart guy. You know?
So like Mike.
Yeah, kind of like Mike. You know, right? Kind of like Mike. But he's going to actually host this show eventually. That's what scares the hell out of me. But anyway, but we had fun doing it. I enjoyed it. I really missed some of those days. We had a lot of fun, and we did a little thing we spoofed American Shopper. We called it American Bowling Alley.
Right.
And we kind of did our own version. I played more of the Paul Senior character. I called myself Boss. And then my buddy there, Brian, he went by Tex.
Okay.
And we did our own version of American Shopper. We got pissed. The best one we ever did was the third one. We did 3 of them, and the third and final one we did was our best. And we broke a bunch of shit. We broke tables, we broke desks, we broke chairs, we broke remote controlled cars. You name it, we broke it. It was just all junk. We broke a TV. We had a broken TV. We had to look a little loft upstairs, and we threw it through the ceiling tile and hit the ground. It was we had a 2-camera setup on that, and how we got that to sync up perfectly, it was just amazing. And it was pretty cool. We got to really just have some destructive fun. You know?
There you go.
And we do have a call. Let's take the call, guys. Let's see. Let the call connect here. Good evening. You're on some kind of radio show. Who do we have?
Hello?
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 Hi, Earl.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm just watching a radio show for a little bit.
It's kind of fun. You watch it. It's watching me, but it's not pretty. I need to. What I need to do from now on is get like a model to sit here and just pretend they're talking, and actually I sit off to the side and talk, so no one actually sees how ugly I really am.
Damn, I could do that.
Okay, here you go. Here's what you do.
Yeah.
Honey, you sit in my spot.
I heard Lori.
Hi, Dad.
Lori there?
Yes, she's right here. Here, come here, honey, come here.
Okay.
You sit in my spot, and then you just kind of mouth what I'm talking. See, this is we'll practice. Here we go. You sit in my chair.
He's got his clubs yet.
You sit in my chair. Go ahead. Now go ahead. I can bring it.
You should do it. He's the model.
He's the model.
The hell?
Yeah.
You've seen my boobs. I'm not a model for nothing.
Oh, you're in the big chair.
In the big chair.
She's in the big chair. Yes, sir.
You get your plugs yet?
Not yet. No, I gotta get them. Jeez, I tell you, I gotta go find time to go I gotta go golf club shopping. Oh, I know. No, I know. I do gotta go golf club shopping.
Dad's got tons of balls for you.
I know. He's told me. You told me on the phone when I called him back the other night. He's like, I says, when you go, he goes, when you get your golf clubs, don't buy balls. I got hundreds of them.
Dad, I thought you only had 2.
No, I got about 60 more the other day. I know what you're talking about.
You're talking like that with your father. Come on.
He's already got a lot of balls.
Hey, we're very.
So what is he going to do? He's going to go out and buy more
balls.
No.
110% more. Itchy
I
balls.
claim your 2.
What? Hello?
I claim your 2, babe.
You claimed it. Yeah,
No,
you already claimed them. You said that.
Be like 4. I should have yelled 2.
Now you go, this is mine.
Anyway, man, it's a nice talking to you.
Good talking to you.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed your show a lot.
Oh, thanks.
Once I was able to get on it.
Yeah, well, listen, we're doing a little experiment with the video tonight and seeing and actually playing the stream through the video, which is kind of cool. And
I just want to know, is Lori still working?
We'll discuss that later.
Oh, I think I know the answer.
Uh-oh.
Not my choice.
Uh-oh. You're called out.
Hey, Earl, you have a nice day, man. Take care.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Dad. Love you.
Okay, love you too.
Aw,
Feeling a lot of love in the room.
Lots of love. Speaking of love, father-daughter love, I got my daughter right here, Lori. Lori McCune, Loriana McCune.
What do you want this time?
What do you want? You're tired? Do you have to poop? No. I did. You sure you don't have to poop?
So take a nap.
Go take a nap. You can go lay on the couch.
Your dad's taken 2 shits today already. Since he's
So he's given 2 shits.
Oh, I got more to give.
Oh, I'm sure.
I got plenty of shits to give. I am a.
I don't know if we can. Oh, don't.
Oh, that's why I have this here.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Thought she was going to spray it again.
Fucking stink.
My farts smell like peach blossoms.
It's full of, like shit that's been up your ass for like 2 months.
Where else would shit be?
I'm saying buried in his ass.
I already had Pizza Hut and Papa John's.
Hey, I didn't practice being
You already had Pizza Hut and Papa John's. So what more can we do for you, oh teenager girl? So take a nap.
Bye, Dad.
So go ahead, take a nap.
Aww.
Hey, Joe, you ain't.
Very sweet. Look at this.
Oh.
How thick and luxurious my hair is.
See, you can even see him on camera.
I know. It's like, look at this. It's like it's getting thicker.
That's what she said.
It's just growing out longer. But no, if you watch some kind of bowling show episodes, my hair really is legitimately thick in the episodes.
We weren't talking about your hair.
It used to be.
Yeah, it used to be 14 years ago.
14 years ago.
Yeah.
13 years ago. Get it right. It's 2006. That was 13.
SKO.
I think I got more hair on my chin than Earl's got on his head.
I guess you want your seat back.
Yeah, please.
I've got more hair in my back than Earl has on his head.
Probably.
Speaking of 14, I didn't even practice being
Wasn't there 14?
Yeah, you should have practiced being me. She was going to practice being me. She forgot.
Loriana here wants attention.
Talk into the microphone. It's like hereditary with you, isn't it?
Speaking of 14.
Yeah, talk into the damn microphone.
I am.
Talk into the microphone. You act like it's your first time. You have your own goddamn show.
Don't you dare.
You have your own radio show, and you forgot how to talk.
You walked
into
into the adult show. You're in dangerous territory now.
And that's the thing. That's the microphone you usually sit at too.
I know.
And you forgot how to talk into it.
That's why it smells like pepperoni.
Well, I did sneeze all over this one. Ew. It's 10:03. It's break time, guys.
Wow.
Holy crap! This is flying by. I just like, holy crap, it's time to go to break. Well, the breaks are long tonight, so.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take another quick break. This one's long, but we're going to have another.
That's what she said.
Now, this clip, if I'm not mistaken, if this is the one I think it is, I think this is the Hilljack Bob precursor. And this is like where we got the idea for Hilljack Bob. So stay tuned. We'll be right back on some kind of radio show. If I'm not mistaken, this is it. If not, it'll be the next one. All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Oh shit, there it is. A glory hole right next to the settling cracks and the door dings. This calls for your secret weapon. You break out the marshmallow paste, but it's not shutting down that hole. The penises are still flying in. Hey there, I'm Bo Riles, Glory Hole Virtuoso. If you're trying to shut down operations on a glory hole, look no further than the liquid drywall. Just spray our whipped cream on there and bingo bango bongo vanishes in seconds. The portal to the dick dimension may be closed, but those cherished memories of sucked wieners will live on within you forever. Our shaving cream requires no extra tools, no mess, no repairmen. Fuck this repair guy in particular. Give me that wall, bitch. Let me show you how the liquid drywall works. It takes that wall and it puts it in a can. This is wall in a can, motherfucker. It doesn't get more simple than that. Then you spray it on the wall and that wall leaves the can. Now that wall's on your wall. Gone are the days of playing with old Play-Doh. Gone are the days of painting cake frosting on your walls. Martha, you clumsy slut, you've banged the table into the wall. But luckily, thanks to the liquid drywall, we don't have to sell the house anymore. Thanks to the fast and easy repairs. Whoopsie, you got a little asshole on your wall? Butt plugged. No problem. I'm filling more holes than a male porn star today. Another one hiding behind the door? Not on my watch. What's that smell? Another one? Oh, goodness me, more holes than a block of cheese in this motherfucker. But luckily, there's no match for the liquid drywall. If your house is prone to glory holes, go ahead and install our boner barricade with the liquid drywall. No more worrying about rogue cocks popping in. Are your kids so dumb they fight over the broom and then hit the wall? Well, we can fix the wall, but we can't fix the bad parenting that led to this situation in the first place. There's billions of people on this planet. That's a lot of penises. Liquid drywall. You do the math.
Have you ever listened to the great shows that we have here on the SKO Radio Network and thought to yourself, you know, I bet I could do that? Well, now's your chance. Whether it's a talk show like the Half-Cocked Radio Show, the Zach Meyer Show, or some kind of radio show, or even a music highlight show like Throwback Thursdays or Oldies But Goodies, you now have the chance to be a part of our ever-expanding lineup. All you have to do is send a mic test in MP3 or WAV format to office@skoradio.com. That address again is office@skoradio.com. So step on up to the microphone and let's see if you have what it takes to work and have fun alongside the craziest crew on the internet here at the SKO Radio Network. The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter @ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram @ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092. In a world where men are men, sheep are scared, and feelings get hurt on a regular basis, one man must rise above them all, and the other man shows up with all the cool tech gear. Saturdays, 7 to 10 Eastern. They'll go too far. They'll say too much. It's Mike and Aaron back again with the Half-Cocked Radio Show on the SKO Radio Network.
Well, hello there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Hi, I'm Heydon. You're watching Some Kind of Radio Show.
You didn't use the restroom so bad. Oh, you back already? To pee, man. Yeah, to pee. Pee bad. I pee during the show. This guy don't get paid to pee during the show. You understand me? What? You You should have seen when I was in the hospital. I met this guy named Carl. This guy was more retarded than I am.
Well, I guess you guys got along real well.
Oh, we got along great. This guy had me rolling. I mean, rolling. He talked about an owl.
Why are they handicapped?
Oh my gosh. He talked about his owl when he was like 6 years old. He said that this owl came to him in a creek and looked up and he said, "Woo! Hi, Carl! Lightning!" Dude, he slipped. And then he said several years later, it comes back and it's bigger and it's got the wings spread of the damn minivan.
So you hired this guy to do a top 10?
Yes. And
top 10 of what?
Top 10 reasons. He always wondered why women took so long to go to the restroom.
Well, everybody wonders that.
I wonder it. But you know what? He actually got it to a T, to a science, and he asked all these women, oh good God, and here it is.
Carl's top 10. Coming up.
Well, there's some kind of morning show hired me to do this kind of stuff that, Carl's, top 10. Well, I reckon I got a top 10 question that I've been really wondering. Since I got out of the nervous hospital, I was wondering why them women take so long to get in the damn bathroom. Why do they take so long? So I did a study and I was asking them people at this bowling center. Some call it a bowling alley. I call it a bowling center. That's just the way it is. Well, I got the top 10 reasons here, and I'm going to read them out loud, and I'm pretty happy about them. These women had some strange answers, so here we go. Number 10. They said if the bathroom were really, really nice, they like to admire the deck room, and they think it always to con you, or husband, or boyfriend, whatever they are, into purchasing some of them items, maybe even stealing some of them. Well, they wanted to make them like your bathroom at home, I reckon. There's some good bathrooms in restaurants, I reckon, or some bowling alleys. Some call it a bowling center. I call it a bowling center. You like that? I reckon. Well, that was 10th reason. We got number 9 coming up, and then they say they wash their hands. They just said men don't wash their hands, and they say, well, they know that toilet paper isn't made of Kevlar. I don't know what Kevlar is, but that's what they said it was. And they're going to go eat and have to pee. They got to wash their hands, I reckon. We highly recommend this behavior so that men won't mix magma with your mashed potatoes. I reckon that'd be pretty nasty. That's nasty as hell. But anyway, here comes number 8. They said most men think the idea of women farting is gross. I like the way they fart. I think women would be farting. They'd be funny at the supper table. I wouldn't be so nervous. It'd make me go all right then. Well, sometimes they have to go to the restroom and they fart, and they fart a lot, I reckon. That's pretty bad. They must stink worse. We just don't know about it yet. Well, they hate to be at the table and fart, so that's another reason. That's number 8. That because I think women farting is pretty cool. All right, number 7, then. They all said they talk about the men they're with in the bathroom and they make fun of them. Or they tell them that they're going to get out of here because their husband too cheap or their boyfriend too cheap. So they talk about them behind their back. They got a little picker like mine. All right, Dan. We're going to go to number 6. They perform they have beauty rituals. I don't understand what that means. I guess they powdered their face, I reckon, and all that other kind of stuff. Wasn't sure what they say, but they put their makeup, powder, maybe tampons down there. I'm not sure what they do. They got to take the red out, I guess. That's a good thing about that. That thing takes out the red. Well, when hovering, I'm thinking they hover over the bathroom pretty bad. Well, I'll tell you what, that was number 6. And number 5, well, it takes them a few minutes to summon the pee. They gotta, really concentrate. And if people come in, they have to really hold it. Because they don't like to hear that tinkle-tinkle going on. So they take a long time to pee, really, when they gotta go really bad. I guess it takes them to concentrate. I don't understand that. Hell, I just go in the restroom, rip it out, and just go shh. It's all done, I reckon. But women, they seem to have to concentrate about it. I'm not sure why, but that's what it is. Well, we're on to number 4. We're getting pretty close. Well, when they in them public parties, most women opt to hover rather than make contact with the seat. And not many women are fond of paper-ass gaskets, if you know what I mean. Them paper things you stick on top of the toilet. They don't like that too much, I reckon. Guys don't give a crap, they just do it. I do. At the bowling center. Or bowling alley, some call it a bowling center like me. That's just the way you do it. Alright then. Well, we're gonna go down to number 3, I reckon. I need some Dr. Pepper, I reckon. My mouth's getting kind of dry. Well, they say they have to wipe. Most men shake it. And I tell you what, if some of them women shake themselves, you wouldn't believe what happened. They probably make dents in the stalls, I reckon. That's a pretty funny one. And bigger women probably shake the whole bathroom. There are some bigger women looking on our show. Well, in the bowling alley, then, some call it the bowling center. That's just the way I do it. There's some big women, there's some little women. We're going to show some women on our show today. On their show. I don't own the show. Because my name's Carly Lee. They named me after a stupid guy. I figured that was a compliment. Well, anyway, number 2. Here we go. Well, have you ever tried to put pantyhose on in a hurry? I ain't never wear pantyhose. And then they ever said they ever tried to take them off in a hurry? Why would you take them off unless you were having sex in the restroom? I'm not sure. That could be a reason why you take so long. Number 2 reason. Sex in the restroom. Maybe with another woman. That's not good. Well, I think it might be. I just never seen it before. Well, number 1 reason. Their clothes, they say, are typically more complicated to remove and reapply than men's clothing. But you got some big butts, got some small butts, I reckon, got some of them skirts that they put on, gotta do it from the back, the front, whatever you say. Well, they also have stubborn zippers up and down. My zipper always comes down, it's easy. I lubricate that sucker, if you know what I mean. I reckon. And God forbid you walk out of the stall with the back of your skirt or dress tucked into your pantyhose. I reckon that'll never happen to me, 'cause I don't wear that crap. But anyway, these are the top 10 with Carl and Lee signing out. Y'all have a good day, and you're watching Some Kind of Bowling Show. Thank you. Sorry it takes so long about this message. And that bowling alley is a pretty good place. Well, some call it a bowling alley, I call it a bowling center. Have a good day. Enjoy the show. Well, I reckon that my bowels itch.
Hilljack Bob. Not really. That really wasn't Hilljack Bob. That was the idea behind Hilljack Bob.
That planted the seed.
That planted the seed for Hilljack. Hilljack was a process of, when we put when I came up with the Hilljack Bob character for everybody. Hilljack's voice started out really slow, and it was kind of like you're listening to some kind of radio show. It was really forced, because it was a really forced voice. But over the 7 years or so I've been doing that voice, it's just easier. It just comes out real natural now. I can just have a conversation. I can talk like this all day, I reckon, and it's just real easy to talk like this. And I reckon that my bowels itch, and then you get the inflections. You start, the laugh, the inflections that Hilljack does. You can kind of answer and go, we've always played off on the show like Hilljack's somebody else. Well, little secret, everybody.
That's the joy of having character.
Yeah.
Is to do something like that.
Yeah.
When you did when you speed it up a little, I get a little bit of Bill Murray as the groundskeeper.
Yeah, you get a little bit of Bill. Yeah, there's a little bit of Carl Spackler in it, and then you got a little bit of the Sling Blade mixed in.
Tony was mentioning that.
Yeah.
You get that a little bit. That's that. But then you get the Carl Spackler kind of built in too, I reckon. And like the I reckons, that comes from that, and then the laugh kind of just came naturally. And I could do that laugh, like, it's just kind of like that laugh.
But the funny thing is, I'm not the only one that can do this voice pretty good. Dylan can do this voice.
Yeah, just as well.
Just as well. And it's hard to tell who does it sometimes.
Yeah.
I can tell, but there's a lot of listeners that listen to this show and they go, we can't tell who's doing it. People sometimes think it's the same. Dylan and I actually did this thing one time where we did a whole Hilljack thing, and Dylan and I traded off during the skit, and you couldn't tell who was who.
No.
The fun part is, you remember, think back to the retirement announcement.
Yes.
The last time you and Dylan, I think it was the last time you and Dylan were in this room.
Last time Dylan and I were in this room together, yeah.
And you both were trading off as Hilljack. And I was
sorry. I forgot to unmute your mic. I'm sorry.
And
I went one. Yeah, in fact, shit. 3. There we go.
There you go. I just could have traded off mics. It would have made a difference.
No, whatever.
But yeah, and I'm sitting here. I'm just kind of looking down and I'm listening to the two of you go back and forth. I'm like, holy crap! It's like listening to somebody talk to themselves.
Exactly. And then what was kind of cool is because Dylan and I have done that so many times, just playing around. Because we're like when Dylan was taking Hilljack, I could just talk to Hilljack, and then we traded off. Then Dylan talked to Hilljack, and it was just fluid, So you couldn't tell the handoff on it. And we've done that a few times where it's like, God damn, you can't even tell the handoff on it. But that's the fun of doing a character like that, And we always tried to play Hilljack off as a real person. Hilljack, of course, is not a real person, and we made him up. And Frida, we based Frida on, God rest her soul, Debbie.
Yeah.
Frida was based on Debbie, and I would always say, jokingly, of course, Frida, 450 pounds uglier than Chin, but a hell of a good cook.
Yeah.
Deb was never near 450,
No.
but Deb was always a little heavier, but.
And like the one cut, that's a huge bitch.
Yeah. And we used to do that based on that too. But it's just one of them things where we do a character, and we did a lot of things. We've done the Christmas album. We were actually talking about doing, at one point when we first started this radio station, we were talking about doing the Hilljack and Uncle Brother Joe show. The Uncle Brother Joe is basically the same voice as Hilljack. That's how we put two of us together doing Hilljack's voice. Yeah. And I'd always do Hilljack, he'd be Uncle Brother
Alex
Joe.
used to do Junior.
And actually he's gotten pretty good at doing that voice now. Actually he's worked on his voice. I was like, well, he says, I'm getting it down. I was like, well, I'm retiring in July from the show, but it's not like I told him, I said during the final show he's going to call in as Junior, and we'll do a whole Hilljack and Junior thing, because we used to do the Hilljack Bob's Top 10 religiously. Yeah. We don't really do it too much these days. We bring in Hilljack as like a surprise guest every now and then, but we don't.
It's kind of hard to bring in Hilljack as a surprise guest. You could smell him coming up from the parking lot.
And that's always been the running joke too with Hilljack, was we'd always we always make fun of his his hygiene. Like I said, we dressed Dylan up as
when you get Dylan in Hilljack drag, it's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
But I'm under the impression that he likes to dress up, so
Yeah, I mean, and I remember we had sent a Hilljack and somebody else to some of the bars in downtown by Kent State University, and it was and to walk in and out, and like our friend Ben, what happened to be accompanied Hilljack the one night, and that's where we learned Ben's nickname of Tadpole.
Okay.
Because Ben's older brother, they always called him Froggy, and since Ben's the younger one, they always called him Tadpole.
Right.
So I laughed my ass off when I heard that they were calling him. I'm like, okay, so your older brother's Froggy, so they call you. So every time we would see him, I'd be like, Tadpole.
Right.
But it was funny to have them walking around downtown and with the Hilljack gear and whatnot.
Now, I came in later, of course. I came in a lot later. I'm
Yeah.
probably the first of the new guard to SKO. And I came in not too long before Ben left.
Yeah.
And I got to work with Ben a total of once. It was, I had, Earl had me come into Scores, this show, to learn how to run the board. So I ran the board. I popped my cherry, running the board on some kind of radio show. And a couple of things struck me. I I could not figure out for the life of me why we called Ben Orange Chicken.
Well, because he looks Chinese, but he's Italian.
Right, he looks Chinese, but he's Italian. But I mean, we could have gone with a myriad of things. We stuck with Orange Chicken.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I can't tell this story enough. When we were during breaks, he and I were talking about what it's like to be diabetic because he had a pump on him.
Yeah.
And he was diabetic, but he's sitting here drinking beers like it's no tomorrow, and I'm thinking to myself, dude, carbs, hops,
beer and Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah, just slow down.
And no, even better was he would chew and smoke at the same time.
That's insane.
And I told him, I'm like, because one time he was like, because I used to chew in high school.
Right.
We weren't allowed to smoke, but all our coaches chewed so we could chew.
Right.
And then I'm like, I smoke. And he was like, well, have you ever chewed? I'm like, well, it's been a while. I mean, if I know I got to work with one of my bosses, like, for days, then then I'll stop and buy a can and I'll leave a little bit of an end so I can tolerate them.
Right.
But beyond that, we're not allowed to use tobacco at all in our work trucks.
Mm-hmm. There is such a thing as too much nicotine at once.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I've gotten buzzed off of
that much nicotine.
Yeah, off that much nicotine.
I think the first time that I vaped, I was running running mapping trucks for the big fruit company.
Yeah.
And we were in Connecticut, and it became really kind of a high stress thing because they started scaling back our hours and we spent a lot of time. The hotel that we were at in Connecticut, when we were in hotels in Texas, these were hotels that you could live in. They had kitchens, they had separate bedrooms.
Like an extended stay type of thing.
We were in a home two one time, and a Gardenwood the other. They were suites. They put us up in a Garden Inn in Connecticut, and we spent a month in what was a very nice, luxurious hotel room with a very nice lobby. It was very well appointed, but it was not a place that you would stay for a month. So, we were spending money hand over fist, trying to get foods that were non-perishable. We were spending money hand over fist going out to eat. It got really stressful. I'm like, I don't want to smoke again. I haven't smoked for over 15 years, but fuck if I feel like I need a cigarette now. And a couple of guys that I drove with said, we're going to go get you a vape mod, and you can get your nicotine that way. And no tar, no chemicals, no weird shit like that. And the first time I hit off of that, I was like, fuck this, I got that same buzz because, I hadn't had nicotine in like some odd years. But it hits you pretty quickly. So
yeah, I mean, the singer Judd Cougar Mellencamp?
Yes.
When he was chain smoking, he'd go through like a carton of cigarettes in like 2 days.
Okay.
And he's like cut way back.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor basically told him cut back or pretty much quit or die.
Yeah. You get to that point where it becomes a thing.
And it's funny. It's just like, I couldn't imagine one. It was almost like, okay, he's finishing one and he's lighting the next one.
Yeah. I think I remember when I was very, very young. When I was very young, my dad smoked. My dad smoked Pall Malls, the unfiltered kind. That was a man cigarette. That was the kind where you went all the way down to the end and then some. And I remember, I don't remember vividly, but I remember in his heyday, he got to that point where he was lighting one with the end of the other. But this was also right around the time that mom was really sick and things were really stressful. So
yeah.
But I'm trying to remember what took us on that. Oh, we were talking about Ben.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember we had Ben.
Yeah, we always poke fun at him because he was the only Italian. He was the only Chinese-looking Italian person we'd ever met.
Right.
Then we saw a picture on Facebook of an Italian Chinese guy named Linguini. And it's like,
and the
that's
funny thing,
perfect for him.
Deb kept insisting on calling him Secret Gasian Man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've seen him with women. What's the Gasian part for?
Early on, we would never see him like dating anyone.
We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
We assumed he was straight.
Right.
That's pretty much all you can do.
We thought we didn't have evidence pointing to the otherwise.
And then the one time when he had brought some girl with him who's dating somebody else now. Mm-hmm. And now he's got himself a girlfriend, and
The door revolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we instead of Secret Asian Man, it was Secretcation Man.
Right.
And over time, he grew a thick enough skin to, be able to handle the jokes.
Right. And I remember the last picture I saw of him, while he was working here, is somebody had brought him orange chicken. And he's holding the orange chicken with this just completely defeated look on his face, like.
That's why I was at the grocery store and I saw a little pre-made dinner. It said orange chicken, so I put it on the network's Facebook page and I tagged him in it. Said,
"Hey, Brad.
Hey, Ben, here you go. Your family member of yours?
hey, if you're hungry, they've got it at the grocery store. You could buy it in bulk now. You could have it for breakfast." That's part of the downfall of working the weird hours that I do. I don't know when breakfast or dinner or lunch is anymore. I just have this myriad of times where it's like, okay, I'm hungry, I need to eat. And sometimes I'm having like breakfast food at night or for lunch break or when I get off work at 7. It's like, okay, well, it's morning, or dinner food for. I've had pizza for breakfast time. So orange chicken for breakfast, totally a thing. We are coming up on 10:30. I'm going to go ahead and get this next break started here while Earl is that Chipotle's tearing through him. He is having fun, and the best part is he's taking his phone with him.
Yeah.
Into the stall. So it's like, here, you're going to take over the show for a moment, and I'm going to be listening in. So play nice. No, this is some kind of radio show on the SKO Radio Network. Enjoy. We will be right back.
Sunny side up and... Oh, fucking shit. You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't stick. What are you making, eggs? Or you cooking for robots? Beep, boop, beep. Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, do you even lift, bro? Speed bump! Whoa! Look out, Spider-Man. I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red. Monkey-looking motherfucker. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. And don't burn yourself now, because that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate like, oh, this is my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies. I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. Hey, you want to see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money, whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese bomb on them. Woo! And the kids love it. Hey, the box of the call 911. That turned out all right. All right, let's send these boys home to mama. What? Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelizing all over these nuts. And it's so easy to clean. Rick remix. Flip it round and flip it on upside down. Biscuits, you just got served. Breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan. And you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free. And it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter at ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram at ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092.
Being a small business owner can be the challenge of a lifetime. To worry about every little aspect of growing your business is no easy task. Paramount to these is reaching and growing your customer base. That's where we here at the SKO Radio Network can help. With an ever-broadening local, national, and international audience, we can come up with an advertising plan that's right for you and your reach. Easy and affordable rates are available. You can bring your own ad, or we can produce your ad for you right here in-house. Give us a call at 234-706-5857. That number again is 234-706-5857. Or drop us a line at office@skoradio.com. SKO Radio Advertising. The only thing easier is listening.
In the beginning, Pat created Ham Radio Heaven. But somehow it just wasn't enough. Listeners wanted more. So they went back to the drawing board, hoping to create that perfect show.
Something is going to happen. What? What's going to happen? Something wonderful.
Chippendale and I for Radioactive, as we discuss technology and life in the world around us. That's Radioactive, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays here on SKO.
Hello there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Something happier. American Bowling Alley with Boston Tex. At it again. That's right. Another fun-filled, exciting episode of American Bowling Alley.
Bitch ain't even here yet. 8:30. He's late. Supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. I've been looking all over for you. Let's get here. Some boss comes in whenever the hell he wants to. The place is a mess as always. Son of a bitch. I'll tell you what. I'm not hiring me two new guys. I'm this whole place up. I'm tired of it. Play my way. Then I'll listen to music while I'm walking. Hell, if he gets in here, he's gonna get mad at me. It's alright. I got it. Screw that guy. I can do it my way. I work better with music, doesn't anybody? You know what? I think I do. Why? That's right. I guess he hadn't got here yet. Damn. What are you limping for?
My knee's killing me. I just got to go to the doctor's.
Is that why you're so damn late?
Yeah, I can't read my eyes. I'll be like an hour late.
I can't read very well. Remember that?
That's right. You're from Texas.
That's right.
I just saw enough rubber glove at the doctor's office. What the hell's going on here? You a bunch of surgeons around?
I'm tired of getting my hands dirty.
Coffee cups everywhere? Jesus.
What? I work here too. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, but
what do we do? Clean this up right now?
Clean up while you're working. I mean, you don't need to be like this. Looks like crap.
Well, I hired two new guys.
Great. More retards.
Since yours don't work.
More retards. That's what we need.
Well, thanks a lot. You know what? You gotta trust me for once, will you? Will you freaking trust me? Kiss my ass!
That's perfect.
Look at this crap.
What's up, Tex?
Man, I can't get this thing. You know what? Your freaking old school ways. You got it rigged up the last time here. You know what?
Hey, whoa.
No. I'm serious.
That ain't me.
Who are you gonna blame it on?
New guy.
If this new guy
That new guy is chief.
But he's funny as hell.
He is funny. He's like the redneck of all people. I tell you what. Hey, I'm talking about rigging up. This is your work.
No, it's my
bull crap.
No.
It's all a part.
No, it wouldn't be. Hey, if it was my work, it wouldn't be a part. What'd you do, fart?
I've been fart. I got gas.
Jesus.
Why don't you take your lazy ass out of here? You ain't doing crap.
Well, no, I want to, get in here today and see what we can do.
I can't fix it.
Oh, come on, you fix anything, Tex. You're that good.
Look, it falls right apart.
Well, it's all apart. You gotta fix it.
It can't be adjusted.
Yeah, it can.
No, it cannot.
Yeah, it can.
Will you shut up and listen to me? It cannot be fixed.
Yes, it can. I'm telling you, it can be fixed.
Show me. You can straighten that bar out? Down the bar? I forgot I was on the floor. I'm just misplacing everything. Look at the shop, it's still a freaking mess. I know. I thought you said you were going to have somebody clean it up. Yeah, you. You know what? I wish you would screech up like this guy. You know what? There's this new guy. This is all his crap. So we make Jeffy clean it. Jeffy's going to have to clean it. That's right. How old is he? That is not straight.
Well, you know what? If you can get it any straighter, better than it was.
Better than it was? We're going to ruin the threads.
You know, watch this. Put this in here like so.
I'm not 2 years old.
3.
Where the hell is that bastard at?
Excuse me?
Oh! Sorry. I can't get this bastard, huh? Well, you ruined the damn thread!
You ruined the damn thread.
I told you were going to ruin the thread.
I did not ruin the thread.
Yes, you did. Look at this.
Well, there's an easy way to fix that.
Bent.
Bent.
Bent. I told you you can bend it.
Send it right.
You got fetal alcohol syndrome or something.
Fetal alcohol syndrome? No, I have no alcohol syndrome.
You need some alcohol.
I do.
You need to get some trim every once in a while, you know that?
Hey, I would, but you met my wife.
Oh, yeah, guess what? You know your wife? I guess you're in a...
Sorry, honey.
Yeah, sorry, honey.
Yeah, I'm real sorry. In the meantime, let's figure out what we gotta do. Wait a minute.
In the meantime, I can...
Hey, you getting it there, Jeffy?
No, I dropped it.
How the hell do you drop it?
I drop everything, you know that. I'm clumsy.
Well, I told you my idea to get that thing back on the right way would work.
Yeah, but now it's not going to reach.
Well, watch it. Now what you gotta do, there you go.
Wait a second, you got to put that nut in there. You got to get the nut.
Put that nut in there. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you feel a nut. Can you get that in there?
Yeah.
You got the guts.
That will. Trust me.
I have no fingers.
I do.
I don't. She said too.
I know she likes my fingers.
We're gonna throw some balls on it and see how it works. Right. Hopefully I did. Worked out pretty good. Sure. Nice. We'll try this right one more time. See if it works. What it's gonna do is the ball's gonna come through here. It's a stopper here. The ball's gonna come through on the other side. It's gonna release it here. Watch. Stop. Release. We got it.
On the next exciting episode of American Bowling Alley.
Oh, there you are. What the hell are you doing? Oh my God.
You gotta clean that up.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah. Clean that mess up now. Clean that up.
Kiss my ass. You're sick.
All right, 10:44. We're back on some kind of radio show here on the SKO Radio Network.
That's a marathon break.
That was the next two are just about as long.
There you go.
There we go. But that's okay. That's all right. We got some old entertainment for you, everybody.
Yeah.
Old entertain us.
I reckon we do.
I reckon we do. The only thing was the show that's lost tonight since Lori left is like a little bit of sex appeal. It's gone. You know,
we're just three guys scratching our
now
nuts.
we're three guys scratching our nuts. And it's no fun playing the porno music now because that
would just be creepy.
Yeah, no, we can't be like a gay porn, and we don't want to do that.
Quite honestly, if we did that, the worst thing that could happen at that moment in time is that the pizza guy show up again. Yeah. Especially when we didn't fucking call him.
I know.
He just came back after his shift was over. Hey,
you guys are talking about gay porn.
I reckon you guys were talking about gay porn.
Here's the pizza. I got the pepperoni.
This one's a special delivery.
Uh-huh.
Extra toppings.
That was like a hot pizza chick. Now
those are few and far between.
I know you don't see hot pizza chicks.
When you see pizza chicks, they're not
hot.
They're depending on how much pizza you ordered, they could
usually
just
hot
end
and
up being.
sweaty.
Yeah, there you go.
Hot and sweaty.
Especially in like November when it's cold.
Yeah. When you see a hot pizza chick, she's sweating in November. You know something's wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
she was rolling around in the dough.
Yeah, she's rolling around her dough, maybe. She's rolling her dough, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'm a funny guy. Oh, my God. If you'd like to call us, we'd love to hear from you. We're love to hear from you. 234-250-110. Put you right through. Or text us, same number, 234-250-110. We will put you through live on here. And we did miss a call. We had a voicemail, too.
Voicemail?
That was earlier.
Yeah.
So that was during when Eric was playing around. I saw that came in, and somebody left a voicemail. I'm like, yeah, probably not going to listen to that.
Yeah. Well, we're going to delete the conversation. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I can listen to, actually, it goes to the email, goes to the station email. Okay. You can actually listen to the voicemail station email.
Okay.
Ooh.
Neat. Yeah.
Is that about the station email, or did you hear something else?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, station email. Yeah, we can listen to the email, or the email. You can listen to the voicemails that come through to the station on the email. Yeah. Jason's calling. We'll talk to Jason for a few minutes before we go on our next to last break. As soon as it answers, Jason, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I got the question about the Roku channel.
Okay.
Is that a public channel or a private channel?
It is a public channel.
It's public.
That's what you want to do because some people have a hard time going on their website and downloading those private channels where it makes it easy. So it kind of makes your channel more legit because the local won't let non-legit channels be public. So yeah, I'm glad that, so what it's gonna hopefully a lot more people that will find you by accident, but just, I don't know, I did post it on all the local group pages, so I don't know if you got in how you can tell if people download the channel on that or not, but I put on my Instagram account, which I only got 100 followers, but I put on a couple of Vaca group pages. I put on a couple of Falls pages.
Right.
I put on the MMS page.
Sure.
I put it on the What's Up Ohio page. So, and then I did, as soon as you sent me that message that Monday morning, I think it was.
Right.
I managed to share it on all the group pages.
Yep.
And I normally don't do that because I could get marked as spam, but I did it because it was something new.
Right.
Something new. And did you get a way that you can tell how many hits you guys get, or what's?
Absolutely. Ever since I launched the channel, I've been keeping track on the analytics at least once a day. They refresh the analytics at least once a day. So I have tabs on how many installs we get, how many listening sessions there are, how long the average listening session is, and we're seeing some great numbers coming out of that already off the bat. Additionally,
I can give you some. Keep on going, then I'll give you some more tips here.
Right.
What were you gonna say?
What I was going to say is, additionally, ever since we launched the channel, it has been our most popular means of getting the station across. People are really eating up that Roku channel. So, yeah, like I said, when I first launched it, when I first started it up, when I first got it going, I kept it private because I wanted to test it and make sure that everything was working. And once I got the package exactly the way that I wanted, we're still making some tweaks. We're still, Earl caught a few things once I made it public that, hey, can we do this? Hey, can we do that? So there's still going to be a couple of updates. It's not going to be really, the one thing you might notice is that the channel description is going to change, because initially I just put SKO Radio Network, and we changed that we changed that up a bit, and that one is still in publishing. But the version that's out now, 1.1, has been public for maybe 3 days, and it has blown up.
Down the line of Amazon Prime now, I got a Grace digital radio. I had that. My mom had got something else, but it wasn't as good. But the catch is there. I have to go to Bluetooth mode because for some reason I can't get internet. Only stations it's streaming, that it's AM FM stations that stream.
Right.
And you know what I mean? So, I know there's some icons, but you might want to look at Grace Digital Radio if there's a way you can come on that without people having to stream it. But I do love I can live with the Bluetooth from my phone because the speaker on the Grace Digital Radio.
Right.
It's just amazing. You heard of it?
I have not, but I can certainly look into it.
Okay, I'm gonna it's Grace, like the woman's name, Grace. Digital.
Right.
Yeah, music player or Wi-Fi radio.
Mm-hmm.
And just look at it. There's some icons on it. They don't have tuning, but I don't know how I got this, but I actually got one of the FM stations to pop up what was a non-tuning station, and you would recognize it. But yeah, I could live with using my phone and Bluetooth it to my Wi-Fi radio. But if you can find a way to get your station to come on Grace Digital, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, did you write it down?
Grace Digital, got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you might look at the icons and stuff on it and see if icons that you can register. I know you can't iHeart. They don't have TuneIn. They have...
Well, they're their own company, so they don't let any outsiders in. They don't let outsiders in on that. So.
Yeah. But yeah, the more outlets that you can come through. Now here's the other thing I'm gonna keep you in. I'm sure you already thought it. It's already the thing when a company in any business like if you take McDonald's and Burger King, they'll like if McDonald's came up with chicken nuggets back in the 80s, the Burger King coffee, the wow, and those then are including the FM station, including that one, probably not because I shared it all over Facebook. Probably knows you got a Roku channel. They're gonna fake at least one of them is gonna probably fake why what if they can get a Roku channel, we can do it.
Well, I'll tell you what though, believe it, because I know you suggested a while back, but believe it or not, Jason, there's there's other internet radio stations all over the country that are also on Roku, because I was on one of those. There's actually a Facebook page for internet radio station owners. Okay, owners and program directors alike. Okay, and they were talking. There was actually a guy that posted, "How do I boost my listener numbers? How do I without doing this and doing that?" So it's been. I know you've said it a number of times. And a lot of them are saying, "Oh, yeah, you need to go to Roku. Your numbers will increase big time." And that is I mean, over the last 3 days, we've seen
massive numbers,
massive spike in our numbers. I mean, just.
Well, I told you this, and I even advised other people, and I hope because I hope. I mean, well, I can't say you would have to mute it, but otherwise I hope, and because I want competition, I just want more choices.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about, Jason. I mean, here's the thing, and this is a stance we've taken since day one, okay? Our stance at this radio station, okay, I can't speak for others, but I can speak for us and say, we're not competing against anybody. We're here doing our thing, and I'm not here to show anybody else up. I'm not here to say we're better than others. I know we have a good product here, and I'm stand by what we've done, and I'm not going to go off and it's not about beating the other guys. I mean, there's other radio stations. There's some internet radio stations on the area that we're really actually congenial and good friends with, okay? We've made some good friendships in other internet radio stations just in this area, okay? And then there's a couple others out there that aren't so friendly. Jesus, Tony.
Jeez. It's not 3D. You don't have to react to the gay midget porn like that, Tone. Come on now.
All I saw was the frickin' desk move. I'm like, what the fuck? Tony's like falling over on the desk.
Tony saw something he simply can't believe.
Hey,
yeah.
Oh, check out Grace Digital.
Yes.
Like I said,
we'll look into it. Yeah.
For now, I know if the listeners have one, they could simply take their smartphone and you know what Bluetooth.
Oh yeah, I guess that's how I listen to the station in my car. I got Bluetooth in my car and I listen to my speakers in my car. It's the same thing. Yeah.
It has a built-in Chromecast in the Wi-Fi radio.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen to some streaming service that Grace Digital doesn't have, like unfortunately I can't. I just touched yours originally was company, the one station that you guys love. I have to do the same thing, but hopefully if you learn some more, if you can register with one of the icons that they have, or if there's a threat you can search, or even call Grace Digital. But
we'll look into it. I mean, we'll look into it. I mean, it's not one of those overnight. We got a billion things on our plate right now, but we'll add it to the list of things to check into.
My pastor, he's looking into putting the services online, but he's gonna do before he gets with you guys. He's gonna look into YouTube Live, Facebook Live. The reason is in the church, in our nomination to Facebook Live, and some of the people got up and saying, well, they got into some copyright issues, and once he gets all of that resolved and the dots and T's, and he starts streaming with other avenues such as YouTube Live and Facebook Live, he said, then I can give you the copies, the services, and most likely, if hopefully we can pull off that, it will probably be pre-recorded last week's service. But, you know, I'm sure you have to deal with, you play music, I'm sure you have to deal with all copyright.
We deal with it now. I mean, well, see, we're licensed, Jason, so I mean, I have a license to play music here. So I pay royalties through a company every month. We stream our music legally 100%. So I mean, we don't have to deal with that. I mean, we're lucky because we do license this station. This station is licensed through ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC. So we are able to play music legally here. So, and most internet radio stations are, and there's a few out there that are not. I mean, let's just face facts. I mean, and there's a few as far as internet radio, and you really got to watch in the video media. Like you're saying, YouTube, you got to watch what you play on YouTube. You have to be very careful because if you do anything on YouTube, they will ding you in a second. And then same thing with Facebook Live. It's because there's no licensing for that. That's why.
That's where I guess that and the church and our nomination got. And they'll probably, I know you see some recordings, but you probably won't see anyone singing solo for a while. You'll probably see the church band that says, until my pastor gets all this other stuff resolved. When they start playing people solo again, that's a sign that down the line, around the corner, you'll be hearing from me and my pastor.
All right.
Do we get the dots and what's they saying? The dots and
it's dot in the T's crossed.
Yeah, we get it, Jason. We get it. Well, hey, buddy, we got to run the break, buddy. I appreciate the call as always.
Number Grace, like the woman's name is
Yep.
Grace Digital.
Grace Digital. We got it. We got it. It's on our to-do list here. We'll definitely look into it, bud.
Okay.
All right, bye, Jason. Thanks for the call. All right, that was Jason, everybody. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on some kind of radio show. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned for more of some kind of bowling show clips. Yes! 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 Yes, baby!
What
All
about
right.
your pen now?
That's right. We'll be right back.
Did you know that more than 2 million children die each year due to dehydration, which really sucks, you know? Someone should do something about that. But hey, check out this mop I've got here. It's called the Smart Mop. All you got to do is dunk it and grip it real tight, you know? Give it a nice double-handed Indian burn right there on the pee-pee, and you're ready to clean. Now, what's great about the Smart Mop is you actually get smarter while you use it, and it's so much fun, I think I'll get on my heels. Woo! Okay, now that that's all cleaned up, the mop is nice and heavy, so you can put it over your head just like this and get a nice upper body workout. And after your workout, you need a protein shake. Look how much money you're saving. You're so goddamn smart. Dandruff, blood, boogers, it does it all. What, are you going to use that fucking Swiffer sweeper bullshit? What, are you stupid? No, you're smart. I'm actually too smart for this, so I have the twist handle shoved up my ass right now as I'm mopping this up for you. Not only because it's more of a challenge, but I also don't need to buy toilet paper. There you go. Toss it in with your rainbow blankets.
Yeah.
I bet you're on your knees covered in shit right now. And that brawny's gonna make you look stupid. You want to be smart. No more dreadlocks, no more sponges. And you know what? Fuck brooms. Whoops, I popped a hemorrhoid in the kitchen and I sneezed on the door. Oh shit, there's the hair from my left testicle. Oh no, biker bitches broke in and spilled Pepto-Bismol. And it looks like someone else broke in as well. Djibouti dubs.
Hey everybody, the Handy Randy Show, Tuesday nights from 6 to 10 p.m. is a total request show where Randy gives you a theme and you let him know what you want to hear. Just go to the SKO Radio Live Requests Facebook page and look for this week's theme. Then let Randy know what you want to hear in the comments below and tune in Tuesday nights. Yes, it is really that simple to get the great music you want to hear. So get ready for the Handy Randy Show every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. only here on the SKO Radio Network. Hi there, Aaron K-Back here from the Half-Cocked Radio Show. But I'm also the program director here at the SKO Radio Network. Part of what that entails is spearheading the new music, new attitude movement here at the station by providing not only the best new music that I can find, but also some of the best from the 70s and beyond. I think you're going to like what you hear because a lot of thought and hard work went into building this library for you, our faithful listeners. But it doesn't stop there. If there's anything you think should be added to the SKO library, drop me a line on my Facebook page. Just go to facebook.com/AaronTheVoice, no spaces, and let me know what you'd like to hear. Welcome to the new SKO Radio Network. New music, new attitude.
Hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
He was eating biscuits and mustard at the end. I didn't even petting a cat. Petting a cat while he's on the shitter. Who in the world would eat biscuits and mustard on the pot? In the woods. Look on a bucket. He's going down. You know, I smelled something bad back there. He's fertilized everything back there.
And where he went, it literally, no joke, here where we're at, we're at the back of the bowling center and a minivan. A minivan, of course. That's kind of our... Brian, show the logo off a little there. It's nice, isn't it?
I am tough, by the way. I forgot. Wait a minute.
You're bionic.
Bionic.
$6. That's all it cost? $6.
No, you guys drank most of me. $5.50, remember? That was the beer part. That ain't right.
You look great.
I look great!
I'm lying through my teeth. He looks like Elf. You didn't hear that. Well, you feeling ready for this stunt of yours?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to attempt the impossible. I'm going to go do that in just a few seconds. I am going to try to do something no man has ever done before.
Explain it. Tell what you're going to do.
I am going to go... I'm not going to fart, though. That was a fart.
Payback! Payback!
I hope you didn't hear that, because that was good.
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to knock this guy out again.
I still get a lump in my head.
I hope you do. That stinks like Okay.
You're talking about me? Hey, it's light, yet airy.
It's smoking.
That's all. Let's see, can they see that? I don't know if they can. Any colder? It's like, dude, my nipples fall hard. Let's go inside and do the stunt.
I'm going to tell them about it real quick.
All right, because I'm freezing my nuts off.
This is your stunt. I'm going to run down a bowling lane into a machine that is on.
Are you going to do the bionic run?
Yes. And my hair is going to
How fast do you actually go? About 60?
60? I run 90, just like... Me. And then, hey...
So I might be able... We're going to have to get the high-speed photography going to watch you run down the lane.
Yes, you got to slow it down a little bit so you can
You
actually
break
see
the
me.
machine, you'll fix it.
That's right. Tell you what, I'm gonna run down the lane and jump into a machine that's on, and that's not the right thing to do. So don't do this.
Never try. And by the way, never do this at your local bowling center.
Please,
this could kill you.
Yes, it could. And I'm doing it because I'm a freaking nut.
And we have professional editing equipment that helps us do this.
Stuntman, here I come, direct your day.
We don't use trick photography on this show, do we?
Hell no, look at my hair. We use trick photography and they wouldn't be there.
No. Let's go inside.
Let's go do that stunt. See you guys later. Be back soon, I hope. And if I don't make it back,
Tell him, Mommy, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be there for Christmas. Sorry. And tell Bobby Doucet that water still sucks. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Sorry, Bobby.
guys, you know I'm so powerful now. There's nothing that's going to ever hurt me. You know that, right? You trust me? You trust me?
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you right now. You don't trust me at all?
Not right now. What are you telling them I'm doing?
I told you guys I was going to run through the bowling machine while it's on. And I'm going to...
I wouldn't do it. I would not do it.
Guys, hold on.
It's going to be a bad idea.
Why?
It's going to be a bad idea.
Why? I will get hurt, but you know what? This is something I want to do for the show that nobody's ever done before.
Because it's the most dangerous thing in the entire world.
That thing does not weigh more than I do.
It doesn't have to weigh more.
You know what?
So what?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Guys, you're my friends and all, but you know what? I just gotta take you out!
Don't do it.
Take you out! Now I'm gonna do my stunt. These losers, they don't have no idea. I am the man. I am the bionic man. I'm the best.
God, he's in there. Where? What? He's in there. Where you go? Wait a minute, he's not in there. Where'd you go? Wait, you hear that? You hear that? Where? Right there. Here. In the ball return.
Run. Somebody give me a freaking hand here. I'm stuck.
Dude, what are you doing in there?
How'd you get down there? Dude, you would not believe the roll I just had.
That thing threw me all the way through the machine, all the way up front. You have no idea. I went out. Can I get out, please?
How do you fit in there?
You got yourself. I'm stuck. I'm stuck and I'm cramped and I'm hurt.
You got yourself.
Get me out of here!
You got yourself in there.
Get me out of here!
It's your fault. You're
Come
done.
on, see you
Finish.
later.
Well,
You son of a... Help, guys. Guys.
Hi, Brian.
Guys.
Now you know who's doing that every time we come back from the break. I feel like I have to contribute something to the break. There was a time that Earl had me cut a break comeback promo. I don't know what happened to that. It just was a thing. Welcome back to Some Kind of Radio Show. I'm Tony the Comedy Killer, myself, Aaron, the voice, K-Back. Loves using my last name so that you can find me in the phone book and hunt me down and bring me cake like Gabriel Iglesias.
You can find me under Yoder, Smith, Miller.
Earl has relieved himself of his duties so he can go and
relieve himself
and have a duty.
Yeah.
I said it that way so I could wrap it. Oh, you know, every time I sit in this chair and this vent goes off, it's a little creepy because it's like this nice cold breeze right up my ass. It's like a frosty enema.
A frosty enema.
A frosty enema.
A peppermint enema.
I had a really bad scare. I can't remember when. It was like maybe months ago. I think it was when I was the first time around when I was here. I had a water bottle set right here.
Okay.
And it fell like this.
Okay.
And I lost my shit. I was like, oh my God, I freaked out. I just played music on loop for a while until I could figure out nothing got wet.
Yeah, thank goodness.
I was like, okay, radio mistake number one, don't put water next to the board.
No.
And if we are trying to stay hydrated and caffeinated and stuff.
Yeah, caffeinated for sure.
Because if you were listening earlier today, our intern, Eric Nanaroni, basically just jocked the board for 6 hours. It was something that he wanted to try to do. He's trying to get more experience, trying to get more knowledge.
Yeah.
What kind of threw me was that I taught him how to work the board. What I taught him, though, was I gave him enough knowledge so that he could run the board for another show, or do that kind of thing, not run his own show. Because when I woke up this morning at noon, I saw my wife off. She did her stuff. I was making sure that Bella wasn't burning down the living room, and then I tuned in, and the first thing I heard was Def Leppard at ridiculous overmodulation.
I mean, it was sounding just like this.
It was off. I logged in. I had the ability to log into the station remotely and check on things.
Yeah.
And every level was redlining. So I opened up a notepad on the computer and it said, "It's Aaron. Don't play anything else off the web. I will be there in 2 hours." And he video chat me. And so he got on video chat. And so while he's on video chat, I'm pointing things out on the board. I'm like, see this here? You see how this looks here? That you can't, this is coming over sounding like, like muffles.
Yeah.
So I took the time and waited for my wife to come home, got myself dressed, and got out here. So I've been here since 3.
About 8 hours.
Yeah. It's like a full day for me. And I worked a full night last night. And I got 4 hours sleep in between.
It's about what I've got.
So you've got plenty of Red Bull. I am I'm trying very desperately to nurse the caffeinated beverages because we don't have any diet beverages here in this building.
Yeah.
The diet beverages I have access to is called water, and water's not going to keep me awake. So I'm trying to keep the sugary beverages down. But at the same time, I'm trying to stay awake.
Yeah.
So that we can finish the shows, or at least long enough for me to get to where you were talking about to get the caffeinated coffee from hell, because there was one night, there's only been one night, but there was one night where I was so dead tired after a show that I was falling asleep driving. It was a couple of times I fell asleep on 306. And
you mean 303?
303, Crossing Center.
Yeah.
At 10 o'clock at night on a Saturday, you run a very minimal risk of that being a problem.
Yeah.
Except if you don't wake up in time and end up ditching. The one that did it for me was I was on Grafton Road.
Okay, I know Grafton.
And I was coming up on the bridge over 71.
Yeah.
And I almost banked it. Because I had gotten left to center, I'd gotten up on the curb, and I was staring at the embankment between the road and the sidewalk. And that's like, all right. I made a point of making sure that if I could tell when I leave the station, I'm going to be tired.
Yeah.
And the last time I did, I stopped up at a gas station. I got 2 iced coffees, like those little prepackaged nice things. The problem is those are loaded with sugar too, so spiked my sugar on that. But I got 2 iced coffees and then, a cup of regular coffee.
Yeah.
And I took the freeways. I took 18 to 71.
Yeah, you might
that
as
way.
well.
That way, I'm awake, I'm alert, I'm going fast enough where traffic is keeping up with me, and I got the windows open.
Yeah, and never use cruise control when you're tired.
No. Well,
they say the reason they say that not to is because if you fall asleep, the cruise control can keep the car going. Whereas if you fall asleep and your foot comes off the accelerator, the car will slow itself down and stop.
In my luck, I would fall asleep and my foot would just push down harder on the accelerator.
See, and like with me,
right?
Nights that I drive, tonight will be an example. Like last night. Here's what I tried doing on a Thursday. Okay. I tried making sure I'm done with work about 1:30, which is fine, 1:30 in the afternoon.
I just pimped my drink and it's sitting in front of the microphone.
And then I tried getting home, get a shower, and get something to eat, and I want to lay down 2:30 and get up about 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Because I would get up at 8. Put on coffee like it's a normal, like I'm leaving for work.
Okay.
Try to leave my house at about 10 so I can start going out. And I would drive through the night.
Yep.
And then, if things tail off by 3:30, I don't have to work my job until 5.
Okay. I
might wander around, go to Walmart, spend $20, but kill an hour in there.
Yep.
Can't do that anymore because then I'm dragging ass all day at work, go home, sleep for 4 hours, come in here, and then I would fall asleep during the show.
Yeah.
So what I started doing, now that I've got a better car, over winter, even, I try to get to work at about 3 in the morning in the lot. I can lean my seat back. The ride home, when it's cold, I use my heated seats. Make sure the seat's nice and toasty warm. Run my heater. That way, when I park at 3 o'clock, lean the seat back, set my cell phone alarm for 4:45 because I start work at 5. Get about an hour 45 worth of sleep before I come into work. My car stays warm. I don't freeze over winter.
Right.
And then going to work. And I worked today till a little bit after 1, went home, slept. I slept like an hour and a half. I was up a half hour, then I slept like another 2 hours.
So what we're trying to envelop here in giving you the multitude that is our lives is that
caffeine's our friend.
Folks like Tony and myself, and Earl especially since he's listening to the show on the shitter, this is a passion. This is like a second job for us that we just enjoy so much that we are wrecking our bodies for.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kind of add on to something that Earl was saying before, where he was saying we're not out here to compete. We're not out here to build something that's just going to step on every other internet radio station. I have through working here, I have made friends at other internet radio stations, very, very close friends that are actually concerned for me when I'm having the health issues I had in November. I was getting constant contact, and that's high praise coming from somebody at a station that is opposite yours. So it's really refreshing. The reason what my goal here is to come here, have a great time, laugh at some stupid shit, and try to entertain as many people as possible. So that's why, when I'm at home and I have the extra hours at night and Earl says, hey, can you make a Roku channel? And I say, I don't know, but I'm going to try to find out how to make one, and I'll do it, because I want to put this out to as many people as possible and really try to be that kind of entertainment. So that's why we do this. We're certainly not here to say we're the description that I put in for the station is that we're the finest station on the internet. We're not the best. We're not the biggest. We're not the boldest. We're not the loudest. We can be the loudest. We're certainly the smelliest. I'll tell you
Yes,
that
we
much.
are.
But we are certainly the finest, and we're certainly having a lot of fun doing this. And I certainly wanted to convey that because, again, I worked 10 hours last night. I slept for 4. I monitored from remote what Eric was trying to do for a couple of hours. And then once I could get in the car, I got in the car, I grabbed a bag of sandwiches, and I came up here to do this for 8 hours. And now I'll go home, and I'm very much hoping that by the time I walk in the door, I could just fall asleep. Yeah. And yet I still have like 2 more promos I've got to cut before tomorrow night when I come back in to do the Half Cock Radio Show, 7 to 10 p.m. right here on the SKO Radio Network.
Yeah, I mean,
cheap plug.
And it's like, for me, it's like, I'll leave out of here. I guarantee I won't get home till about 4 in the morning.
Right.
I don't sleep longer than 3 or 4 hours at a time, ever.
Right.
And I'll get back up at 7, get crap done around my house, lay back down at like 11, sleep till middle of the afternoon, and I want to cut my grass tomorrow, but it's going to be too wet.
I don't feel that so bad anymore. I thought it was just me. I cannot sleep for more than 4 hours at a time anymore. I tried.
Yeah.
Even when I was on vacation, even when I was out of town, sleeping on a very cushy bed.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. I was like 4 hours, and I'd get up and futz around the room, go back to sleep. Oh, look, the continental breakfast is open.
Yeah. And then, hey, I think the last time I slept longer than 4 hours was when I went to Niagara Falls last September.
Mm-hmm.
We got back to the room about 2:30, 3 in the morning after the bars closed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I slept until 9 a.m.
The funny thing is when
but I got really drunk the night before.
When I had the elbow surgery.
Yeah.
I worked a full night, and then I stayed up. I was really hungry. I'm hankering for food. I'm like, no, I've got a surgical procedure. I got to not eat anything. My wife and my wife and daughter got up, and they got dressed. I stayed in schlump clothes. I don't know. I'm getting in scrubs. I don't care. And then, but the meat of the story is they knocked me out. They did the procedure, and my wife comes in when I finally come to. They said they were very, very concerned. They almost wanted to admit you because you weren't waking up from the anesthetic, and I had to tell them, well, he worked like 11 hours last night. He's not waking up from the anesthetic. He's just not waking up. He's taking a nap.
Yeah, he's catching.
This is his night time.
He's catching up on some much-needed Z's.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, I can definitely understand this because of how my life is, and that's why people are like, I got myself used to it because to get up at 3 in the morning to go to my regular job, trying to go to bed at 7 o'clock when it's broad daylight outside over summer,
right,
sucks.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, too. It's like it's getting to the point now where I start my day.
Yeah.
At 8, there's still some sunlight. And when I go to bed, I'm grateful for blackout curtains.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, am I grateful for blackout curtains. Because when I shut everything off at 7 a.m. and I'm trying to go to sleep, it's like, oh, hey, I can, it's daylight out already.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there's sometimes, one of the things, I try to get like an hour of me time where it's just me doing whatever. And once a week, what I try to do is go out for breakfast.
Yeah.
Just go out and get a nice, go out and get a nice breakfast. And this morning, I went out to one of my local, hole in the walls, the one that has good pancakes. I have 2 normal breakfast places. One does great breakfast. One does just great pancakes. They do breakfast, but their pancakes are just off the chart. So if I want pancakes, I go this way. If I want anything else, I go the other way. So I went and I had pancakes, and I came back, and Earl, I can see your nipples. But he's going to rub now. So I got off on a tangent talking about my breakfast, and I forgot where I was going with it because Earl started rubbing his tits right behind me.
You went and got pancakes.
Yeah, I know. I know where I ended up. I forgot where I started from.
My silver dollars.
Yeah, he's rubbing his silver dollars. I'll tell you what. Let's jump into the last break of the night. And then Earl can take over, and he can tell you about his silver dollars. You are listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Stay tuned. We will be
unable to enjoy summer because of your seasonal allergies? You aren't alone. Many of us suffer the coughing and sneezing that makes spring and summer feel gloomy. But now, you can enjoy the outdoors with antihistamine. Antihistamine works with your immune system to fight off harmful allergens, fighting more symptoms and lasting up to 12 hours longer. The chemical compound used in antihistamine is clinically proven to be more effective than leading medicines, so instead of waiting for the season to pass, get out there and live your life. Antihistamine is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before taking antihistamine. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, depression, drowsiness, itchy throat, high blood pressure, low blood sugar, heartburn, bad breath, athlete's foot, acid reflux, gingivitis, upset stomach, blurred vision, cotton mouth, sore throat, sore gums. Your spring and summers don't have to be unbearable. Now you can enjoy them with the people you love. Even more side effects include spontaneous combustion, Down syndrome, bankruptcy, back problems, gout, temporary blindness, heart failure, dyslexia, total shutdown of vital organs. Do not consume milk or water while taking antihistamine. People who take antihistamine are likely to develop certain cancers, as well as worsening and even new allergies. Other side effects include paralysis, neurocorrosion, seizures, AIDS, lung drowning, kidney failure, testicle erosion. Change in skin pigmentation, dwarfism, moderate to severe Crohn's disease, cardiac arrest, detached retina, loss of teeth, peeling skin, death. Depression, anal leakage, loss of eyelids, sperm deficiency, erectile dysfunction. Stop taking antihistamine if you experience suicidal thoughts. Do not quit or begin smoking while taking antihistamine, nor should you eat grapes after 7 p.m. Do not take antihistamine during day. It's time you took control of your life. Don't turn down another invitation. Ask your doctor about antihistamine today.
Have you ever listened to the great shows that we have here on the SKO Radio Network and thought to yourself, you know, I bet I could do that? Well, now's your chance. Whether it's a talk show like the Half-Cocked Radio Show, the Zach Meyer Show, or some kind of radio show, or even a music highlight show like Throwback Thursdays or Oldies But Goodies, you now have the chance to be a part of our ever-expanding lineup. All you have to do is send a mic test in MP3 or WAV format to office@skoradio.com. That address again is office@skoradio.com. So step on up to the microphone and let's see if you have what it takes to work and have fun alongside the craziest crew on the internet here at the SKO Radio Network. The ZM Insurance Group is Northeast Ohio's #1 choice for insurance solutions. They're proud to offer auto, life, home, pet, and business insurance, not to mention renter's insurance, RV, boat, and motorcycle insurance as well. They also offer insurance solutions for rental and commercial properties too. The ZM Insurance Group has been insuring amazing businesses and awesome families in Ohio since 2008. They make the insurance process easy and no appointments are necessary. You can follow the ZM Insurance Group on Twitter @ZM Insurance, on Facebook at ZM Insurance Group, and on Instagram @ZM Insurance. Call the ZM Insurance Group today at 330-777-0092. Once again, that's 330-777-0092.
Well, hello there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Dude, we almost got there last time. No, we almost got it. We're so close. So close. You know what? We got close? And they let the gerbils go. They're outside. Oh, that was the worst mistake they could have made. They're outside. Check out our new equipment. You like it? It's awesome, isn't it? Look, I can look everywhere. I know. It's like high tech. We can like hold down, up and down. Yeah. All right. Go outside. Let's do this 5 minutes. Okay. We're on a plane here, right? I'm getting chills. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. You and me, baby. You and me. Walk that way. What the hell's that noise? What is that? That's scary. Do you know what you're doing? What are you getting me into? I'm not getting you. Hey, I'm following you, man. You followed me last time, alright? You get all spooked. Oh, I'm already spooked. I'm getting freaking spooked. I'm beyond freaking spooked. I'm like scared. Do you even know where you were at? You alright? What was that? Voices. Are you gonna be okay? There's voices. The freaking voices. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're doing? What was that? Seriously, what was that? Dude, I'm getting scared, dude. You really want to do this? You're only scared? You want to do this? I'm like frightened right now. What is that? Go, 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 go. You gotta be on here somewhere, right? Is that light on? You got your light on? Turn it on. Ready? Scared. Oh my god. Where are we? Is this where the gerbils are? How come when I took you it was like easy? This is like...
Dude, will you shut up for 2 seconds?
What is that?
Will you shut up?
That's scary.
Will you shut up?
Look, man, it's scary. Look.
Will you just shut up?
Okay.
Let's go do this.
All right, let's go. Oh, let's go. Come on, man. I'm coming. I'm scared. Stars back here. Oh. You all right? I have to. What the hell is raining? That's so light, right? Hi! What you got here? I've been waiting here for you guys. You guys are supposed to be like an hour. Find the gerbils or not? No, I'm scared. Well, what good are you then? I'm scared. Are you scared? Oh, you're scared. All I had was to light off my cigarette. I have no light at all, man. We got her. Her? Who's her? Her! Come on. Come on, guys. Yeah, there's no her here. Let's go. Get out of my way. I got friends gerbil. You know what? We can have round 3 right here. You want to? You want to? You guys are nothing but bitches. Shut up. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. There's no radic anywhere. Do you understand me? There's gerbil. Just gerbil. Burley's gerbil. No. What's the difference? Ow. Hey, here's something. I'm getting freaked out here. What's that?
Would you guys like to play a game?
Dude, what are you laughing for? That's funny. You had the map. Where's the freaking map? The map that tells us where the hell we're going. We've been in circles. We're going in circles here. Everything looks the same. Look everywhere. It all looks the same. I had to freeze, man. Because you guys were gone for so long. Oh my god. Come on. Where's the map? We're off. We got the freaking map. We're gonna die. Look at us. We're gonna die out here.
You're going to die anyway.
Did you hear that? I heard it. We're gonna die anyway. I realized that. You go. I'm getting scared here. You lost the map. We've been going in circles. We're the same spot we were last. Let's go, man. I'm sorry. Whatever. Whatever. Somebody lives back here. This is a house. wait, now we're breaking and entering. No, somebody lives in the woods. We're in the woods.
You said they live here, so it's breaking and entering.
They said something about a hairy witch. You ever...
What was that?
I don't like this anymore. I'm getting scared.
I am too.
I'm getting scared. We're lost.
We're in the room, no wearing room.
Do you hear that?
Oh, unbelievable.
I will kill you.
Do you hear that?
I hear it, man. I don't know what to do.
If you don't find Billy's dribble, you'll die.
You know what? I got kids to live for, man. And we're gonna sit out here and freaking die? What the hell? We're gonna die. You think you're big and bad?
No, I'm just walking. I'm getting sick on my way.
I'm getting scared.
Dude, go. You lost the match. You lost the match. You lost the match. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You lost the match. Okay. You lost the match. Listen, it's okay.
I'm gonna taste like chicken.
Okay.
Something hit me, man.
What?
I don't know. It hit me in the forehead.
You see that?
Alright. It hit me in the head, man.
You're alright.
No, I'm seeing shit.
You're seeing us. You're seeing us right now.
Something hit me, man.
No, you're okay.
I swear something was down.
Listen.
Am I imagining things?
You're okay. Listen to me.
I'm freaking out here.
Don't.
Let's go. Let's go. There's light. See the light?
What was that, man?
What the hell is that?
I don't know. What did I just ask you?
Something's right there.
I know.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Just keep going.
It ain't nothing.
Just keep going, man. It's alright? Keep going. What's up, man? Huh? That's how you talking, right?
Here. No. Where?
No. You got what? Yeah, keep going.
You're scared me. Come on, man.
That's fine.
Why am I up front?
You're the leader. You have the light.
I don't have the light no more. I don't want the light.
Step into the light. Step into the light.
Keep going. We got light now. Just light. What did you say?
Step into the light.
Follow what? Not follow what?
Step into the light. Step into the light.
You go front. Watch. You go front.
I'm getting scared. It starts again.
Okay, so we're going, man. Right here. Where? Who's got me? Who's got me? Who's got me? Dude, what the hell is that? I don't know. Who's got me?
I've got blood on me. Dude, that's blood on me. Is it your blood?
What happened? No, it's not mine. What did happen?
Is it you? Did you see that dead body?
It's not me.
Did you see that dead body?
What dead body?
You got blood on your face too. There's a dead body right there. Look on your nose. Look. Oh my God. Did you? Right there. Look.
What happened?
There's a dead body there. Somebody just picked my boobie. Dude, I'm getting freaked out, man. We need to go. Where do we go? Wait.
Don't you remember that?
You must find the hair witch.
We must find the hair witch. It said we must find the hair witch. Did you see? Look at this thing. What the hell is
what? I don't want to touch it. What is that?
What is this?
Don't bring it toward me, man.
That is the compass to find the hair witch. Follow its lead, you will find the hair witch. And from there, you will find Billy's gerbil.
The hair witch knows what a dirty gerbil is.
What did you say?
Do you think this is funny, Phil?
No. I'm scared right now, all right?
Blood on your nose. Where'd you get that blood?
There's a dead body back there. Do you not remember? What are you laughing about?
You got
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Hey.
You understand?
You're scaring me.
It's not funny.
Follow the map.
Got a map right here.
You want to read it? We got to go right there. That's where the hairy witch is.
Okay. Is that north? What?
South? That way.
So south. Next. What are we doing?
You guys are like the three stooges. I mean, two stooges. Let's go this way.
Three of us. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but you said you guys. Let's go this way.
We're getting closer.
We're going the right way.
Are you sure?
I don't like that voice!
I can see you now.
You gotta follow this
They can see it!
Listen to me. You gotta follow this thing, okay? Okay, I'm following. Right here. For sure.
Follow me!
Come find me. You will find Billy's gerbil.
That's good.
Oh, where are my keys for it? This way. It says go this way. Hey, I'm right behind you, man. So,
Ryan, you don't remember names?
Welcome to my lair.
I was thinking I thought you were supposed to play.
Phil, shut up.
Keep hearing this voice. I don't hear nothing.
You're pointless.
You guys shut up. You are in my presence now. Be quiet.
I don't know.
You are talking to the hair witch.
Do y'all see anything?
I'm writing.
Do you see anything?
Brian, turn around. That might be
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is that?
behind you.
I don't see nothing.
Look behind you.
What?
Look up.
Hello, Brian.
Look up. I don't know what is that.
Come forth.
What is that? What?
I am the hair witch.
What?
You're the hair witch?
I am the hair witch.
Okay, you're the hair witch, so...
Where do we go now?
Where's Billy's gerbil?
Oh, you missed him by 15 minutes. Sorry, guys.
God damn it!
What? What are you...
By 15 minutes we missed him! We took so damn long in the back and we...
You wouldn't have lost the map.
You lost the map!
You lost it.
No, you lost the map! You lost the map!
Burn it.
You what? You burned it!
I had to have light. I was scared.
You burnt the map!
The map is more important, man.
I was scared!
Look at this thing.
What's
Look
that?
at it! I'm done. That is a thing!
You can't be done.
I'm
We
done!
need you right
You
now.
call me a thing, I will strike you dead where you stand.
Did you hear that? I've got chills.
I do too. They're multiplying.
They're multiplying. I'm done. Forget Billy's gerbil.
You need to find her. You need to. You don't understand. You don't die.
I'm tired of being scared!
If you want to die instead, or you got to be scared.
I'd rather die.
No.
Get up. It's putting a curse on me. Do you feel it?
Get up. No.
It's got me.
No. We need you. We need you. No. Right. Right. I think we should have it. Right.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show, 11:47. We got 13 more minutes to go, and then we get the hell out of here for the night. The hair witch. That was kind of funny.
The hair witch.
The hair witch. Yeah, I remember we actually walked around in circles behind the bowling center I worked at the time for about 10 minutes, and it all led up to one joke. I was like, I had one of the voice modulators. I will kill you if you don't find Billy's. Then it all ended with the joke of. Oh, sorry, guys, you missed him by 5 minutes. He just left. God damn it. Sorry, guys. It's kind of just like, sorry, guys.
The calls are coming from inside the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I remember Blair Witch. Watching the movie, I believed it at first. Because, the movie envelops you enough to where you could actually believe all the shit's real.
Mm-hmm.
Then you come to find out after the movie's been out a while, it was all staged.
Yep.
It cost them like $5,000 to make that movie, and it made so much money.
Right.
Then they tried doing a second one. Then that flopped.
Because everybody got duped the first time.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to see that again.
Right. Yeah. No one wanted to see. No one wanted to see it again. Yeah. Because it was the first one was like, this is so real. Then you find out it was a bunch of,
No, you want an experience like the Blair Witch? Walk through Towner's Woods at night.
Is there anything like East Cleveland?
Well, the problem with Towner's Woods is there's like no organized paths.
Okay.
And if you get if it's sundown and you're still out there, you'll probably wander yourself around, walking around in circles until daylight.
Okay. So
just because there's like no organized there's
so it's just poorly engineered.
Well,
it's not a bad neighborhood. It's just you're lost.
Well, no, it's an actual park.
Oh, okay.
You walk through it and you're in the trees and everything, and they're like I said, there's no nothing grows anymore, but it just looks like that all over because there are people that'll cut through and
right,
and it abuts Akron water treatment plant. So once you get to the fence line, you're at the edge of the park, but you could be walking for 2 miles. You could be anywhere.
Could be in Canton.
I don't know about quite that far, but it's. And the funny thing is now is the bridge on Ravenna Road where it's at is out. Like they demolished it because they found it was like unsafe.
Right.
Over the train tracks. They have no plans on rebuilding the bridge. So Ravenna Road ends in Towner's Woods. You used to be able to go across and keep going down Ravenna Road, but you can't anymore. They just have it guardrailed off. Okay. They don't know if they're ever, because they're in a fight with the railroad company to replace the bridge.
Right.
So
it's the railroad company's fault.
Yeah. It's always somebody else's fault.
Yep.
But so you go down and you want like your what did you guys call that, the Blair,
the Hair Witch.
The Hair Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little Blair Witch experience would be like you want, like I said, wander through Towner's Woods at night. Get lost in the woods and you start seeing some funny shit.
Like Earl's going Sling Blade again.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Who knows?
So.
Anyway. 11:51. We got 9 more minutes, and like I said,
definitely hitting a wall here.
I'm hitting the wall, But I'll tell you what. Talking about a wall. Yeah. Did you ever see? God, now I lost my freaking train of thought. God.
That's 2 of you.
Yeah.
I seriously thought you were going to talk about your shit again.
No, that's hitting the toilet.
You're just like, yeah, dude, you want to talk about hitting a wall? I've been shitting a wall.
Hell, Earl's been playing Game of Thrones the entire night.
I've been playing Game of Thrones all night. I've been the king of the throne all night long.
He's been he's been having a trial by combat.
I don't ever really talk much about my personals. Okay, yes I do. It's
your bread and butter. What are you talking
about? I for the last 5, maybe 6 days now, okay, I have had the worst diarrhea possible. Now, here's the thing. I don't feel bad. My stomach's not nauseous. It's not upset. It's not bothering me.
You're shitting a lot.
It's all water. It's like I'm pissing out my fucking asshole.
You shit anymore. You're just going to be pooping stomach file.
It's pretty much what it is now. It's just all like, just all liquid. It's all it is.
It's all going to be stomach acid. And that's where it's really going to hurt.
Yeah, it already does. It burns like when it comes out like a son of a bitch. But yeah, I've been doing it for like a week.
All yellow and bubbly.
All yellow, and it looks like melted butter. You know what I mean?
People listening in are like, oh, so this is what the last hour sounds like.
This is what the last hour sounds
Bodily
like.
function.
I'm telling you, we did that with the old show. It's like we had a great first hour, we had a great second hour, then the third hour the rails would come off, and we just to completely fuck off. But it was fun.
Much. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you just kind of just go with it.
Yeah, we talk about Earl's ass juice.
Yeah, my ass juice. It's
Earl's ass juice.
No, you want poop talk? Watch Dr. Oz.
I try not to. Those doctor shows are. They rank right up there with the judge shows.
Yeah. No, this dude will sit there. You want to know what's going on inside your body? Look at your poop. Here's the 12 different kinds of poop man produces. This means this. This means this. If you're dropping all these little pebbles, it means this. If you're dropping a log that looks like it's all pebbles compressed together, it means this.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to tell you something right off the bat. I'm not going that far into my poop to find out what's what.
No.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I'll tell you, the only time I'm really ever going to be concerned if it comes out red. Then I'm going to go check to make sure I don't have prostate cancer. Other than that, I don't. You know, it could be. We had my son and I when he was young. We had this running joke because if we drank a lot of grape juice during the course of a day, by the end of that day we were pooping green. And so we one of our catchphrases was grape juice makes green poop.
Grape juice makes green poop. Okay. I mean, do you ever borrow a little phrase from Ron Burgundy? Good trip to Dusseldorf. Have you ever heard him do his commercial?
Yeah, I've heard.
And then he's like, "Yeah, well, gravy roll of Sherman. It's good for trips to Dusseldorf, or if you know what I mean, or whatever." But you ever get up after you're done and just admire your work?
I'm gonna take a hard no on that.
I just turn around to look, and I'm like, "Man, that much was in me."
Okay.
I'm a little scared right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm very scared. I'm very, very frightened. Very afraid.
Hell, listen to Howard Stern sometime. He'll tell you how when he's growing up, his mom would make him wipe, and then if he didn't feel like he was clean enough, she'd send him in the shower and sit there and scrub at it.
Ugh.
And Howard Stern would be like, "Man, I got the cleanest sphincter in the world."
Use the shower as a bidet.
Yeah.
You sound like you're contemplating that.
I'm actually kind of contemplating that right now because
it hurts to wipe it. I'll just shit and not wipe and go in the shower and let
what
the
I
shower
got
wipe it.
that you can take off and move yourself around. Have the adjustable jets.
I gotta be honest with you right now. I got really bad visuals running through my head. You and your adjustable shower head, Tony.
I don't want to know what you do with that shower head, Tony.
No, I don't.
I can clean up underneath the undercarriage, real well.
I said I didn't want to know, and he's still going to fucking tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you get.
That's what you get for the last hour of some kind of radio show.
That's what you get.
Tony's shower head. Tony's shower ablutions.
Yeah. An evening with Tony.
An evening with Tony.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Could you imagine what kind of show that would be? An evening with Tony. Yeah.
It's like a Bruce Springsteen song.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up one morning and I used the shower as a bidet.
Jesus Christ. Hey, how you like the color, man? I was messing with. Look at this shit. I changed the colors.
Oh man, some of the music shows are gonna absolutely flip their lid. I'm gonna get phone calls. I'm gonna get a phone call. The first phone call I'm gonna get. You know what? The first phone call I'm gonna get is gonna be Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Bob's gonna call. It's like, okay, the colors are all wrong. And then Pat is gonna spend the first hour of his show trying to talk about how the colors are all wrong and what he can do to fix them.
Yeah.
And he's gonna screw things up more. Watch. Write this down in your calendar, boys and girls.
Yes.
Tune into the Radioactive Sunday night and listen to Pat complain about the colors being wrong. I love him to death, but I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong. Let's see. Can I change the back? Yes, I can. I can change it back to, what were we, just white before?
Yeah.
I've been white all my life. I don't know about you.
No, not that. Yeah, there we go. Now we're back to what it was.
Oh, good. We're back to being white.
But I did make these a little bit more seeable. You can see these you can see the buttons better now.
No.
Yeah, they light up now.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah. See, I made a little change so that a little bit more. The shuffle and the stop button light up now. A little bit better.
Everybody listening is like, "What the fuck?"
I'm just playing.
Shuffle.
Well, I did change the last track.
Shuffle.
Well, the last track is now red. The coming up track is yellow, and the on air is green.
Good.
See that kind of nice. What? Yeah. Last, that's done. This is coming up. Yeah.
This is now.
Yeah. This is now.
Yeah.
See, I made it very obvious on the screen now. But I can see it now. If now the buttons light up. Now it looks like, I don't know.
Wait, the buttons light up and he's still not pleased with it.
Well, I just like to. I like to give it an updated look. Cause wait a minute, we changed policy here. Hold on a minute. We changed our.
Another post from Earl.
Another post that will be ignored by certain people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Oh, Jesus.
Then it'll be acknowledged by people that don't even show up.
I'm sorry, did you want me to be less honest? I can do that.
Oh, the playback control. Oh, okay, there we go. Playback control. Ooh, what's this?
Something you don't want to hear on a radio broadcast. Oh, what does this button do? By do 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 do. I haven't changed the down the station down music yet. You can't go screwing around.
I know. I'm just.
How about the theme to the dating game?
I will hit you with your own iPad at this point.
Oh, jeez. There we go. I changed it back to how it was so no one gets too confused. There we go.
That would be funny.
Actually, you know what? You can actually tell that's pushed in now.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose we kind of just circled it before. Now you can actually tell it's pushed in.
That's what she said.
Oh, look. And then that red, that lights up now. I like that.
Okay.
That's better. I like that even better. So it's just a little bit more pronounced, that's all. I'm playing.
That's what she said.
I'm playing. You know what, guys? It's midnight. It's time to get the hell out of here.
It's a little more pronounced.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Next week, I will not be here. I'm taking a Friday off. Yeah, I'm retiring. I'm taking a Friday off. How's that sound? I'm not sure who's hosting it next week. It's either going to be Dylan or Mike. Or Aaron. Who knows?
Oh, dear Lord. You don't want to know what I can do with a 4-hour show.
So,
let's talk about poop, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the shit that comes out of my ass because I'm singing way off key.
That's it. You are way off key, and it's time to get.
I was really off. Holy shit.
That was bad.
It's like a second puberty. What the hell was that?
I don't know. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you for tuning in. We will see everybody on next week's edition of Some Kind of Radio Show. Have a good night. We'll see you. God bless. All that good jazz. Good night, folks.
See ya.